What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Utah Jazz fans? Welcome to TSR Sports, doing a live play-by-play reaction, scoreboard, game clock, etc. For tonight's game, the San Antonio Spurs visit the Utah Jazz. I just heard from the announcers that the Jazz have been playing well lately. Our Spurs are playing well as well. 3-game winning streak. Can they make it 4? This would be their first 4-game winning streak in 3 years, I believe. Good things happening for the Spurs. Good things happening for the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson out tonight. Devin Vassell out, but we'll be back tomorrow. No matter what happens, let's hope for a good game. I'm also hoping for a Spurs one if I'm being candid. Yeah, they Bustamante. Yes, this game's going to be close. The Jazz are better than their record. They've been dealing with a lot of injuries. But when you look at the roster on paper, yes, they're 4-12. But Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen, John Collins, and a couple former Spurs and Patty Mills and Drew Eubanks, Jordan Clarkson out right now. But they've got a pretty solid team. Walker Kessler's back in the starting lineup. I heard their defense has been coming around. This is a team better than their record. And they have given us a lot of trouble this year. We had that huge come-from-behind victory from them last week. We also lost them by a point, so don't overlook the Jazz. As it says in the Mr. DJ, live play-by-play in Scoreboard. There's no false advertising here. What's up, Brandon? Thank you for stopping in. Reyes, Ernie, Depleted Mind, JT, Julio, Daniel, Ice May. As it says in the title, doesn't say I'm broadcasting it anywhere. Jacob Toby and Danny Green calling the Spurs game tonight. It is illegal to broadcast the game in the United States, so I can't do that. The PC Gamer by default, I can show you this game. Sucker! Good evening, Benjamin, Jose. Spurs fans, thank you for being here. Jazz fans, welcome as well. Two Clutch Corey, good evening. Thank you, Renee, appreciate that. What's the thumbs up look like? Show them, Pop. Bunjor Arnold, good evening, Bart. I know there's a lot of channels out there that just put up a scoreboard. We don't do that here. I'm actually going to put some work into the stream, calling the play-by-play, interacting with you guys, running the scoreboard and game clock, and not just, I don't know. I don't know. Asia, good evening. Son of Scar, what's going on? Sal77, yo, sleepy. Hope to make it to the end. Is it late where you are? It is 9:03 p.m. where I am. The game should be over around 11:30. And hopefully a good game. 5-Lug Racing, good evening. Are you guys excited? Are you excited for Thanksgiving and the New York Giants playing the Dallas Cowboys? No Sean Elliott. Cowboy X Factor, so I got rid of the goatee, but I'm bringing in a light beard in. I don't think I'm going to go like a thick, girthy beard, but I'm going to go with a light beard. Steven C., show me some nasty. How about I show you some Chuck? So, Anthony Bustamante. Little problem there. Will I make another Spurs song if the Spurs make the playoffs? My music computer died a few weeks ago. Done. It was 12 years old. It was running old, antiquated software, but it was easy to use, and clearly I got the most out of it I could possibly get. Right now, my music is on hold because I don't have a way of capturing anything with my current laptop, so that's on hold. Good news is I did finally start working on the documentary of a secret player. Tonight I did record all the voiceovers. Now I gotta edit all the videos, so hopefully Friday the earliest, next week at the latest. I'm hoping. We are seeing some Spursy 2014 basketball for sure. Sap, what's going on? Go Suns? Well, okay, sure. They're playing the Lakers tonight, aren't they? Are you going to watch the game with... I'm going to watch it with... probably by myself, Cowboy X Factor. I think I'll be at Miss TSR's house, but I don't think anybody else is going to care about the game. Tommy DeVito is hurt. Wave Goblin, good evening. It's not that easy, Cowboy X Factor. Jay Money is in the house, is he? Oh, there he is. I missed him. Yo to you. Chuck is the boss, indeed. I feel bad when people come in and say, are you going to, show that... I don't think I have any false advertising in the title. Live play-by-play in Scoreboard. I'm doing live play-by-play. There's the Scoreboard. Harold, let's go Spurs. Indeed. Javier, shout out from the Philippines. Who we got tonight? We got you guys in the chat. Myself, we got Selena Gomez hanging out as usual. We got Baby Coyote being a baby. Little Mikey rocking the punch. We got Headband Grogu wearing his little Spurs jersey and walking the headband. Oh, yeah. Oh, where's your hand, buddy? Oh, jeez. Swims in this a little bit, but yeah, there's the headband. And joining us tonight, special guest appearance. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Hulk smashes, and hopefully the Spurs smash too. That's right, I got a Hulk pillow because, I don't know, because my friends buy me stuff. What can I say? Bucks keep winning and knock the Hawks further down. Jesus, thank you for stopping in. Joey, good evening to you. Julio, what's pretty accurate? Oh, you mean the title? Thank you. Spurs are riding a huge wave of momentum right now, the RPC Gamer. I have a feeling that we come out very strong and very energetic to start this game. We better. Oh my gosh. Final score for the game, Cowboys 3, Giants 0. Road Trip, good evening to you. Rich, you look younger, my friend. Wishing you, Miss TSR, and your respective families an early happy Thanksgiving. And same to you, everybody. And yes, yes, I guess I do look a little younger. Wemby is in tonight. And RR210, I'm doing great. If people are complaining about your presentation, they're free to leave. Well, that's true too. Sorry, boss. Go Spurs, go to you. I need Spurs race to 10 to the first to 10. There's bets for everything, isn't there? Isabel, good evening. Hello, Rich, in the chat. I'm with you for a short while. Now I'll resume sleeping. Lele Spurs. Hopefully your George Gervin pop gets to you sooner than later. I have no idea how long shipping takes in France. My first time using Euro Amazon or Amazon Euro. I was all sorts of lost, but hopefully everything works out. Angelino, the game should start, I would assume, within the next couple minutes. It's not nationally televised, so usually the tip-off is pretty close to the TV time. And yes, coming up next, starting lineups and tip-off. Edgar, good evening to you. Bart, somebody said the last time they won 4 in a row was 2021. And speaking of ancient or recent history, should I say, DeMar DeRozan was the last San Antonio Spur to get a Player of the Week back in 2020. So congrats to HBO Harrison Barnes for getting a Player of the Week. Pretty cool. He had a phenomenal week. 22 rebounds, 22 points a game, 8 boards, shot 62% from the field, including 60% from 3 in the Spurs' 3 wins. 0 turnovers. Not often I can say 0 turnovers and Spurs in the same sentence, but for him I can. Good evening, Crypto Keeper. Yasursky, good evening. Jamie, thank you for stopping in. Frank, what's going on? I hope this is 4 in a row. Did I? Three Beards? I might have, but I don't think it's my song. It was a YouTube studio song, right? Sar, 20 point. Sar hit 4 or 5 from deep. That's got to be by far his best shooting game of the year, right? That trade is working out great for the San Antonio Spurs Cowboy X Factor. I mean, we literally gave up nothing. Final Thanksgiving score 0-0. A spleen, I hope they keep doing... Yeah, I keep hoping they keep doing what they're doing. Remember the Gray Hulk from the comics? So Sal 77. A little trivia for you here. The Hulk was actually gray in Incredible Hulk #1 in 1962. There was a lot of problems with the Marvel printers printing that shade of gray, so they changed him to green in issue #2 for no known reason. Not for no reason in the storyline. He just was green. He was gray in issue #1, and he was green up until issue 323 when they separated Bruce Banner from the Incredible Hulk and remerged him back in 324. When they remerged him, he came out gray. And the storyline, so it goes through the years, is that the different colors of the Incredible Hulk are actually split personalities. The Green Hulk, this Hulk, is his young, childlike anger coming out this way. He's like, Hulk smash, leave me alone, just limited sentences. The Gray Hulk's kind of his teen angst version. So, there's some Hulk trivia if anybody, I don't know, cares. Plus 225? Is that's the sure. I'm terrible with that stuff. Jack, good evening to you. No more Jazz. We played the Jazz 3 times. This will be game number 4 already. And yes, J Money, I did see Vassell's out tonight, but we'll be back tomorrow. I was going to say thank goodness, but I don't know. Vassell's been good in the starting. Stefan Castle's been fantastic in the starting lineup. I think Vassell stays off the bench indefinitely. Yes, Hulk, smash that like button. I like it. Got my Iceman Funko Pop. Wait, I just saw it. Chat just bounced around. Well, I'm a little behind. You got your Iceman Funko Pop today. Nice road trip. Well, Mr. J called me an idiot. I guess if next time we do our free contests where you don't have to pay to enter, I'll make sure you are excluded in the giveaway. That's an idiot right there. Not knowing the channel, coming to a channel that does free giveaways, doesn't ask for money, and then you insult me? I'll have to remember that. Rana, good evening to you. J Money, let's go with, I thought you said 35 likes, but 35 points is good too. Wow, that whole trivia smashed me. Sean Elliott's out, but Danny Green is calling in. That's true, South Tex. Players are on the court. We should be starting any minute now. That's going to be cool when people come in and trash talk, and then some of the nights we do huge giveaways. They're not going to be eligible. I'm actually going to put that in the rules. If you trash talk the channel, you're ineligible for a giveaway. I don't know if I can actually do that. Yeah, I can do that. Right, we can do that. Sarbos, if women goes for 35 tonight, that would be awesome. Chat disconnected. Please wait while I reconnect you. Nice. Successfully connected. All right, chat acting weird tonight. Not you guys. My chat. Good day, Range Gaming. Please check Kai Soda Heights FIBA Asia Cup Styles versus... You know, I've heard about that one, Range Gaming. I've had some trouble with the recent Kai Soto videos with copyright, so I'm trying to figure out how I can cover him and get some highlights in, but not get in any type of trouble. Gabriel, good evening to you. Right, how expert? No, I don't care if people insult me. I mean, as a keyboard warrior, that'll probably never come to the channel again. Whatever. Here we go. Players are on the court, and away we go. And I don't like this Utah Jazz court, just for the record. I'm not digging the city colors or the Fiesta or whatever they're doing. Not Fiesta, the NBA Cup colors. I don't like these courts. Blaze, Go Spurs, go to you. Greco, what's up? Go Spurs, go to you. Let's have a good game. Let's get a Spurs win. 4 in a row. Sounds good to me. The jump ball is won by the Jazz, and I'm going to move this down just a wee bit so we can see everybody that's on the court. The players that are on the court are over to your right, my left. I got to bring it down just a little bit more. And there we go. Bart, I don't know what's going on here, but Kessler gets a putback dunk to put the Jazz up 2-0. Isabel, I can't speak that, but I'm sure it's very nice to what you're saying. Spurs ball and Stefan Castle starting us off out in three-point lane. We'll get it to Wemby. He will fake the three and then takes a step forward and takes a two. Back rim, no good. Markkanen with the rebound. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. He's going to get right by Wemby, get into the paint, and throws it down with two hands. The Jazz are up 4-0. All right, well, I mean, Markkanen's a good player, and he's going to get Wemby at times. Julian Champagny for three. Back rim, no good. That's back-to-back back rims. Spurs need to take their shots in just a little bit. William, they really have. Some of the decision-making, I don't remember who I watched last night. It was the Atlanta Hawks. I put the Hawks game on. John Collins with the miss. And their uniforms are like blue and white. I'm like, Atlanta Hawks, blue and white. They're one of the reddest teams in the NBA, and they're out there rocking blue. Stefan Castle open three. There we go. Is that the key, Brian? We had to get down some points, and then we'll come back. Castle really improving, it seems like, on a weekly basis, offensively and defensively. 3-point for the Jazz. That is good. Can't tell. I think that was George or Sexton. Castle for another three. Oh my goodness! Stefan Castle! All right. Throw the Castles in the chat. Let's get them out. Jazz ball. Can't they? George out in three-point lane. Gets it over to Sexton. Sexton going to drive. Gets in the paint. And doesn't want to take it at Wemby, so he'll pass it out. John Collins is getting the start tonight. George with three, no good. Collins with the rebound. Putback layup is good. Collins, Markkanen, Kessler. They're going big. Sexton and George. Huh. Filipowski's out. That's right. Markkanen for three. No good. And Harrison Barnes with the rebound. He'll bring it up for the Spurs down 9-6. So I got to switch that around a little bit. I forgot Filipowski is out. Filipowski! Oh, boy. Wemby with the layup. Good! 9-8. It feels weird hearing Danny Green call the game and not Sean Elliott. Ball's going to get thrown out of bounds, and it'll be Spurs ball down by 1. Castle Rookie of the Year. Jared McCain is having an amazing start to his rookie year, so right now, maybe not. Outlet from the Philippines, thank you for stopping in. Wemby in the paint. Drives. Layup, no good. Foul's going to go to the line for 2. Isabel, the Philippines are 12 hours ahead of me. So it is 9:13 a.m. where they are. It's not Tuesday anymore where they are. It's Wednesday. Actually, it's Wednesday where you are, too. San Antonio's home to the strongest castle. HB, Harrison Barnes already has 3 assists this spleen? Nice. Point guard Barnes tonight, apparently. Victor's first free throw is good. We have a tied game. Wemby, 25 points versus the Jazz. He had a 5x5 against the Jazz on Halloween. 25, 9, 7, 5, and 5. I forgot about that. All right. Can you pull off a quadruple-double tonight? Spurs take the lead 10-9. And Spurs fans, let's have a game where we don't go into a 15 or 20-point deficit at the half. It's going to depend on the second unit a lot. Speaking of units, Kellen Johnson is back. Hey-oh. Sexton one-on-one versus Castle. Going to get into Kessler. Kessler fumbles the ball a little bit. He's going to kick it out to George for 3. Count it, George for 3. And the Jazz are coming out firing and making them. There you go, Three Beards. If it's already Wednesday, tell us who won the game. Wemby's going to chuck a 3. Okay. Wemby and Castle doing all the scoring for the Spurs right now. Our new Batman and Robin, hopefully. PC Gamer, he does play on both ends of the court. That's going to help his cause. Collins is all tied up with Chris Paul. That's the first time I've said Chris Paul's name all night. Foul on Paul. Juan, good evening. Ethan, go Spurs, go to you. Yeah, the Area 51 nickname that one of you mentioned last week. We'll never know who actually coined it first because it's all over the place now. But I do like the Area 51. Stephon Castle, number 5. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. They're both good to great defenders. And Wemby's one of the best shot Wemby is the best shot blocker in the NBA. We don't know what the ceiling or floor is for Stephon Castle yet. John Collins is at the line for 2. He missed the first one. I do need to make an Area 51. I'm going to let you guys know. I want to do something for when Castle or Wemby gets a steal. Something Area 51-ish. I'm trying to think of what I can do. Second free throw, good. Game's all tied, 13. This game is in Utah tonight. And it's an NBA Cup game, a must-win game for the Spurs. I don't know if the Jazz have won a Cup game yet. Castle for another 3. Just off, no good. Collins with the rebound. John Collins, there's 2 Collins tonight. I got to be careful when Zach and John are in the game. Opposing teams, opposing Collins. George calling for a screen with Markkanen, not going to really get it. There's a switch though. Markkanen driving on Castle and almost turned it over. George gets the loose ball out in three-point land, guarded by Wemby. Back to Markkanen for 3. A little too much. Collins with the rebound, gets it back to Markkanen. Markkanen won an acrobatic layup in the paint. And a timeout by the Spurs. They do compete each other. They complete well. Joey Gitter says, Rich, I know you remember. Oh, God. Yes, Joey, I do remember that. That's, yeah. That Malone elbow was dirty. That was dirty play. Karl Malone was a dirty player, wasn't he? He was a great power forward. I'm not going to take anything away from his game, but not the, cleanest basketball player per se. Let's get a go Spurs go. Hey, Ernie, hope you have a good one too. Hope you all have a good holiday. Of course, we have another game tomorrow, don't forget. We are very unlucky with the loose ball early. Anybody else says, put Mama in this pitiful boxing. We've been terrible at rebounding at times. Ian J, good evening to you. Hello, Marco, good evening to you. If Wemby ever gets a hook shot, yes. The space hook, there you go. Go, Castle, go. Graphic idea. Wemby and Castle in a spaceship beam the ball up, and the spaceship zooms off screen. Wemby and Castle in a spaceship. Okay, I don't know how I'm doing that, but thank you. 5 love, no love for LeBron James, huh? Well, thank you, Efron. Thank you for stopping in, by the way. Cato topic, Wemby. No, he's not 7'1", Cato. He's 7'4". Maybe 7'5" with shoes, because, the NBA has this weird thing where height and then in shoes. Whatever. I think somebody made a comment about my shaved head. Shaved heads are sexy. Especially heads with headbands on them. Ooh, yeah, headband. I can't tell if he's rubbing his headband or if he's working out. It's kind of like a workout. All right, I'm being silly. Oh, you guys must be talking about Bronny James. Don't hate Bronny James for anything that's happening, any of this nonsense. Him being drafted, him starting, or not starting, him getting playing time immediately in the NBA, his not having to play road games, that's got LeBron written all over it. So, yeah, don't hate that player. Wrong one. Praying Mantis. Okay. Keep the spur numbers low. Ouch, though, Hookies. Wemby is firing off three-pointers at a very high rate. There you go, Philo. Okay. I think it's funny how people want Wemby to play in the post. In his highlights, you saw him in France. He was shooting threes. Jawan, yeah. I don't think it's necessarily people want to play in the post. Just maybe more high percentage shots. Like when you see him taking threes right near the logo in the center floor, it's like, hey, you can move it a little bit more. Barnes would have pulled up Jay, no good. That was a tough off-mound shot. Jazz up 15-13 with 7:15 to go in the first quarter. Sexton's going to start to drive, stops, pops from the elbow. Swish. What is sent inside the Spurs towards City Sissoko? Marco, I don't have any information in regards to that, but I don't think he's going to get any minutes. His jump shot is broken. Chris Paul for three, no good. Spurs getting a little cold from the floor. I don't hate City. What are you talking about? That's a lie. Sexton pull-up jumper from around the elbow. Wow, that's a 6-point game. Play the sound of a Moog synthesizer whenever they score. It's associated with aliens. I get some ideas. I'll think of something. Champagne for three. We can't hit a shot now. Marketing with the rebound. The Spurs have gone cold. Oh, we're so cold. We are so cold. I'm sorry. Who was that saying that? Is that Static X? Yeah. Beam the ball to the basket from the other side of the court. Who's making all these special effects for me? Addie, good evening from Australia. Or I guess good morning. And Wemby is coming out. And Zach Collins is in. Keldon Johnson's in. Trey Johnson is in. This is a lineup. Drew Eubanks, former San Antonio Spurs legend, has checked in for the Utah Jazz. I said legend and I meant it. Ooh, nice move by George to get around Castle. Miss, but Drew Eubanks with the tip in, and it's now an 8-point game. Is this starting to feel a little samey to you guys, where the Spurs just in the first quarter, in the first half, just fall behind? Steph with a nice crossover gets into the paint, layup. Stephon Castle bucket stops the bleeding. Thank you, William. Appreciate that. And Texans Spurs, good evening to you. Selena, thank you for being here. Stephon Castle with 8 points on 3 of 4 shooting so far in the first quarter. George with an alley-oop to Eubanks, and Eubanks stuffs it on his old team. Ken B, good evening from the Philippines. Thank you for stopping in. Barnes reverse layup, baseline good. We have 1 rebound as a team. 1 damn rebound. 1? Holy moly, that's bad. Biscuit Buddy, I don't like them playing from behind at all. It happens way too often. Justin, good luck with your exams. And happy Thanksgiving, Calvin. Thank you for stopping in. They are, Calvin. Finally. The 6th season of calling the Spurs. Is it the 6th season? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, 6th year. They're finally starting to come together a bit. Keontae George, a technical foul on the Spurs. 3-second foul, maybe? Spurs 1 rebound. The Jazz have 11 rebounds? Are you kidding me? We're getting out-rebounded 11-1? What? And now a turnover by the Jazz. 12-1 now? Or 12 rebounds total, and we're getting... Wow. That's bad. That is really bad. Zach Collins rocking the white headband. Does Zach just alternate every other game? Keldon Johnson runner in the paint. It's good. I'd see Johnson drive into the hole and get it in. Yeah. I meant what I said. That pull-up jumper is no good. Zach Collins with the rebound. Stephon Castle bring it up for San Antonio. Down by 5, 24-19. Castle in the paint. Tough layup. No good. Zach Collins with the offensive board. That just doubled our rebounds from the night, right? Kellen thinks about a 3. Takes the 3. Air ball! TL, good evening to you. George, bucket. Wow, can't they? George is coming out firing and feeling it. Brizzy, good evening. Biscuit Buddy, I don't know. OICJ, good evening. Yep. What's up? Jose Vassell will be back tomorrow. The Spurs have a back-to-back. They didn't want him to play a back-to-back coming off an injury. But that'll be, what, tonight? 5 games missed? Plus the games he missed at the start of the year. A little worried about him. OICJ? Yeah, nothing. I'm not a gambler. Illuminatus, good evening. The way they're shooting, they'll go cold. You know, I'd rather you... Here's what I'd rather... OICJ, honestly, I'd rather you not gamble and not subscribe. That's what I'd rather do. I'd rather you don't gamble and don't subscribe than win something and subscribe. Being serious. I am very, very much against all that stuff because it's all over freaking YouTube. I swear I can't go anywhere and not see BetUS or FanDuel or any of that DraftKings crap. If you like it, hey, not criticizing. Just saying, not my thing. Wemby's out right now. Not John Collins. Zach Collins is in. We got the 2 Collins rocking it right now. Flexor assist, I think it's fairly even. Keldon with another 3. No good. At least he hit the rim that time. John Collins with the ball. One-on-one with Keldon. Drive, spins around in the paint. Tough shot. No good, but he's fouled going in the line for 2. What is with our Spurs lately in the first quarter? Just stagnant offense. This lineup, I'm not sure I'm feeling this lineup. I know we got our doors blown off in the first half against the Jazz the last time we played, and then you think that Mitch Johnson would have a game plan to avoid that, but they're playing right into that trap again. Collins at the line, first one's good. They need a halftime talk now. Franklin, their away record is a losing record, I believe. String of the having injury with Vassell's injury. PC Gamer, I don't know if I would be opposed to Vassell coming off the bench the rest of the year either. It's not how you finish. It's not how you start. It's how you finish. I know. Blake Wesley is open for 3. He's going to take the 3. All right. He's been shooting a little better lately. I know you meant Vassell, PC Gamer. It's all good. Yes, a 3 by Wesley. Yep. Drew Eubanks with the ball, drops it off to George for 3. Oh my gosh, he's on fire tonight. Vassell looks sad, does he? He's always hurt. Keontae George has 13 points already. He's on pace for 52. Blake Wesley cutting back door, reverse layup, good. McChino, they started the game, so they're getting, it's just a rotation, it's a minutes. Levi and Friends, Castle has 8 points, I think. 2 threes and a 2, I believe. That's a miss. Trey Jones with the rebound gets it up to Kelvin Johnson. Johnson, bit of a Euro step in the paint. Layup, good. There you go, Kelvin. Attack the rim. Plug talk. Good evening. R-Dub, thank you for stopping in. Time to give Keontae George the people's elbow, right? Jabroni, you are 3 seconds away. And the castle means 3 seconds away from you entering Area 51. I don't know. David Lee has arrived. Thank you for stopping in, David. We are in a timeout, 31-27. Not much D in this game. Very little D. If you're a fan of D, you're not seeing a lot of D tonight. Just like that. 4-point game. Boom, shakalaka. All right, Wave Goblin. Because you asked nicely, I will show you the game. Sucker! Hot Ting, yes, Danny Green is really on the mic. And Fawn Swine, that is a darn good question. I mean, fresh year. I like to see us have some solid D tonight. You know, some rock solid D wins you games. Alele Spurs Isabel down by 4. It feels like we should be down by 14. Ramanola a little bit, but we're not. We're down by 4. R-Dub, I mean, Cooper Flag would not be the worst thing for us to draft, but I don't think we're going to be a lottery team. If we are, we're going to be a very late lottery team. We're going to need a little luck, or a lot of luck. Wemby has 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals, and 0 blocks. All right, so he's working on a quadruple 0. Cool. Michael, if he can stay healthy, I'm all aboard. But he's not been healthy so far for the start of the year. So him back would be great, too. Rich, Wemby's not... Yeah, you know, Wemby's a slow starter, though. He seems like he's usually a slow starter, so... I'm a little behind on the chat. Oh, my gosh. Prince Vic, thank you for stopping in. Tracy, a lot of folks feel that way. You're not alone that. Dynamic Mystics, thank you for stopping in. Golden State Warriors... Yeah, that fourth quarter was nuts. Is it possible, would the Spurs consider Cam Thomas Vassell trade? I don't think so. Slap Thangs, good evening to you. Dan says, it's just me, but I'm more looking forward to Sowing's return than Vassell. Might just be recency bias. I get it. We do have Atlanta's pick, but aren't they a playoff team right now? Spurs, I don't know if they love to trail. We just do it all the time. Honest opinion on Wemby and Castle for 21 rebounds? I don't think they're going to get that. Right? Wemby quadruple 0. And Levi, I agree. Good, too good to tank. Tap out, good evening to you. Reference to the UFC or mixed martial arts. I'm a big fan myself. Been a UFC fan for, 30 plus years. Trenchant, good evening to you. Markin with a bit of a Euro step in the paint. Misses a shot. Kessler can't hold on to the rebound. And it's Spurs ball. Champagne will bring up for the Spurs. Zips it up to Blake Wesley. We got Trey Jones and Blake Wesley both out there, which is not great. But whatever. Wemby gets it into Wesley. And now turnover. Fast break. Easy bucket for George. And he'll throw it down. Keontae George, I think, has 15 points now. Joel Embiid. Wow. Is he turning into Ben Simmons 2.0? That's not a compliment. Jones flies by everybody, gets in the paint, gets his shot blocked for his effort. Under 2 minutes to go. 33-27. Jazz putting up some serious points here in the first. Wow, George from a mile out from 3. No good. And wait, another rebound for the Jazz. Come on, guys. Markkanen drives on Keldon. Now he'll just pass it out for 3. No good. Another board for Markkanen. George now with the ball. We're getting crushed on the boards. Crushed. Markkanen versus Trey Jones. Oh, boy. Step back 2. Good. Yeah, Jones had no chance. Brian, there's 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals, and 0 blocks is what they mean. They're not including points in that. Wemby for 3. In and out Burger Keontae George, whose name I've been saying a lot already, with the rebound. We have no defense tonight at all. We have 35 points. Isaiah Collier with the ball right now for the Jazz. One-on-one with Champagnie. Takes off, gets into the paint, and loses the ball. That's a steal for Champagnie. Gets it up to Keldon. Keldon's going to take off, gets in the paint. Throws it over to Jones. Back to Champagnie, who's open for 3. He's going to fire the 3 off, and that's in. Levi, I couldn't agree more. Give Selena a kiss for the Spurs. Daniel, I only kiss one woman these days, and that's my girlfriend. Turnover Jazz. Spurs got a break. Trey Jones into the paint. Throws up the layup. And like that, it's a 3-point game. A game of runs for sure. And there is a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Justin, Blake Wesley just gets knocked down. Offensive fouls. That's on Keontae George. All right. We can hold for the last shot then. George elbows Wesley. Wesley doing a good job selling it. I'll admit there was a little bit of acting there. I don't think so. This is a cup game too. I mean, this game's more important than tomorrow night's game. I mean, not that too many fans care about the NBA Cup. I'm not even sure. Actually, the players get money, don't they? So this game's more important. And Wesley actually did take a shot. He's going to the locker room. Well, I stand corrected. My apologies, Wesley. Blake Wesley, excuse me. Or he took a shot and sold it. Trey Jones down 3-point land. Throws it over to Wemby. Wemby's going to fake the three. Now he's going to take a step back three. Back rim, no good. And that's the first quarter. Lol Sass, CP3 is playing, but I haven't said his name much. I don't think he scored tonight, has he? He's having a quiet night. All right, let's get Q2 up. That was a quick first quarter. There's only a couple free throws. Good. Let him play. Don't call fouls all night. Trenchant, it looks like it's going to be a scoring match. 35-32. Spurs typically wake up in the end of the third quarter, Wemby in the fourth. Josh lately, yes. And no defense. Michael's asking, is Wemby 1 of 5 from 3? 1 of 3. 2 of 5 from the floor. 1 of 3 from 3-point land. Considering how well Keontae George shot in the first quarter, he had 15 points. Being down by only 3 actually seems like a good thing right now. Yep, thank you, Bible English. Castle, 8 points and 1 assist. Yeah, playing. He was no assist, but he was scoring well. Zach says, how do you feel about the Giants moving on? Moving on from what? How do I feel about them moving forward? They might win one more game. They're in a lot of trouble. I saw the Lake Neighbors locker room interview. It seems like he already doesn't want to be there. And I can't blame him. That organization is a freaking disaster. Jazz have more offensive rebounds than the Spurs' entire amount of rebounds. Sounds about right. Wemby is probably sick or went out the night before. It's like he's not even trying. He's slow to start. Louis, I have no idea who got the 10 points first. I don't believe those like the wrong way, but man, there are a lot of gambling questions these days. A lot. It's shocking me, like how many, like, well, what's the over under? Well, this person scored. I can't believe how many people are gambling on these games. It's not my thing. It's just not. TG1, that's been a discussion that Spurs fans have had a lot this year. He's averaging, what, over 8 threes a game? We draft him to be different. He being different. Prince Vic, Wemby is, I think he turns 21 in January. No, Brian, it will never be my thing. Mitch Johnson's been doing a good job, Zach. We are one big move from being a playoff team. I agree. Wemby on pace for 28 points. And we know, now that the rest of the stats will pop up. Pedro, good evening to you. If our center does not play inside, given he's surrounded with wings guards, only worth, yes, it kills his rebounding. Utah has 7 offensive boards already. Wemby is 20. Thank you, Fletcher Sis. William, it seems like it. Doesn't it? It's everywhere. I refuse to be part of it. And look, I'm not knocking any of you guys that are doing it. Just be careful. It can get addicting. I have a friend that's dealing with an addiction, and I'd hate to see one of you guys come in and say, hey, TSR, I'm having a bad day. I lost my paycheck on something, or I don't know, lost my car. Something bad. That's a miss, and I think we have a couple free throws coming up for the Spurs. Is that 3 free throws? My nose is itchy. I'm sorry. Champagne fouled on the 3-point shot. We've been seeing this a lot this year with defenders fouling the 3-point shooter. Oh, they're going to take a look at this. Oh, they're at the reviewing it. Whoa. Am I back? Did we? My screen just shut off, but we're in official review. Was I still streaming the whole time? That is so weird. I thought my computer shut off. Did I look all confused? Because I was. I thought my computer shut off. It did freeze. All right. My screen just went poof, but... All right. They're reviewing for a flagrant foul. That is so weird. Okay. I froze but had audio? What in the what? That's a new one. Alright, well, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened, but I did tell you guys I need a new laptop. Well, apparently I really do. So I think I've been looking and looking and looking. I think I'm going to get a laptop for streaming, and this one I'll just edit video, because if it shuts off on the edit video, whatever. But I clearly need to replace it sooner than later. Ramino, no, I'm not going to be able to make it out there. And yes, Michael, if you guys want to help, if you want to become an official sponsor of TSR Sports, all you got to do is hit the thumbs up. Looks like this.
Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go!
There you go, 5-Lug Racing. That's going to be an expensive week for TSR. I'm going car shopping tomorrow. Might buy a new vehicle, so I was like, great, a car and a laptop in the same week. I know. Stop crying, just do it. Common foul, I think. Common shooting foul. Microsoft Surface is a good laptop. I'm just looking for something to stream the Spurs on. I don't need. I'm kind of torn. Like, do I save money with a Black Friday deal and get something like 8 gigabytes? Because this has 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is fine for OBS. This has problems when I do the really big video editing with HitFilm Express. So maybe I save this computer just for film editing and then just get something to stream the games on. I don't know. Where's the black cat? I don't have a cat. Jose, go big or go home. What? G5? I don't think I'd want him. Don't think gambling helps viewership. Viewership is down while gambling's up. Really, Nether? That's an interesting stat. Because of gambling, my friend is riding a new scooter before he was driving a car. Game's all tied up. Champagne, he made all 3. That sucks. Butterfly, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. That's a turnover by the Jazz. Chris Paul in the fast break. Layup good. Spurs take the lead. Has anybody ever gotten a, I think is it pronounced Lavino laptop? I've been seeing a lot of those on sale on Amazon and Best Buy. They're inexpensive. And really, all I'm putting on the laptop is OBS. I don't plan on using it for anything else but to stream live with you guys. Wow, that 3 is good. Was that Johnny Zuzang? Sure was. Jazz retake the lead. Old man fast break. He can't dunk the ball. Go Castle, go. You've had one? Are they any good? Chris Paul gets fouled on a screen. Non-shooting foul. What kind of lineup we got out here right now? Champagne, Wemby, Paul, Mamu, and Wesley. That's different. Lenivo, or what is it? They are what IBM became? I did not know that. Pretty reliable. They seem really cheap. Not cheap as in like poor product, but just like they're inexpensive. Mamu in the paint! Mamu throws it down!
Thunder! 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 Dunk of justice!
Not bad, but Adam Livian. Hey, Omar, good evening to you. That's another 3 for the Jazz. They are absolutely cooking from 3 tonight. Decent, not the best, but pretty good. Okay, so, I mean, I wouldn't need a battery. I'd be plugged in for streaming the Spurs anyway. Wemby for 3! Okay. My Levino lasted 11 years before it crapped out. Okay. So, I mean, listen. I got this cheap Hewlett Packard over here. This is a second computer. And Wemby with a steal! They tried to enter Area 51. No, no, no. CP3 thinks about the 3. He's going to try to force it into Wemby in the paint. And Wemby gets the loose ball and throws it down.
Thunder! 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 Dunk of justice!
The Spurs announcer just called Wemby a video game type of player. Sexton pull up J, no good. Fight for the board and Wemby with it. Is Toshiba still around? Lenovo? I mispronounced everything, but my Hewlett Packard was lasting me over 8 years. I thought the hard drive would have ceased by now. Guess not. That thing's got a lot of mileage on it. Wemby got a rebound. Wemby ruined his 0-0-0-0. Greco with the go, France go. Thank you all for being here tonight. Spurs looking for their 4th win in a row. The Jazz have 8 turnovers. The Spurs have 3. The Jazz have 9 turnovers. Spurs on the run. Wesley gets it to Mamu. Mamu's going to throw it down again!
Thunder! 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 Dunk of justice!
Kokoshibo, a little rough in the first quarter, but my goodness, we've been on fire as of late. Julian Bonjour. Whew. Spurs are waking up. Mark, hello from France. My MacBook is still going after 15 years. Hello, Mbeva. Thank you for flopping in. 15 years. I mean, does it even work with online stuff? Confidence is there, for sure. Lots and lots of confidence. I don't know why I'm shaking Mikey. This is the confidence dance. Boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. Confidence dance. Federal Flavix, aloha. Fresh Zero, that is what I'm talking about. Actually, Baby Coyote has the happy dance when the Spurs are up. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Chris Paul, can we get an alley-oop? We can. Andrew, we have a double Andrews in there. First Andrew that just asked the question. She's doing well. Spurs are playing beautiful. I haven't been this happy to watch Spurs in a long time. The other Anthony, yes, they're playing some really good team basketball. Castle over Wesley, I agree, yep. Ironborn, yes, the Jazz good shooting has kept them in the game for sure. Saquon Barkley's at 1,360 yards, and McKinney has 8 INTs. Nice one, Joe Shane. Zach, Saquon Barkley has a legit shot of breaking Eric Dickerson's rushing record. Media's starting to pick us up. Yeah, they are. Blue Panda, good evening to you. Thank you for stopping in. Can you do the Walker Texas Ranger punch? Ernie, I can. Where's Chuck? There he is. GO777, I agree. Oh, they're talking about Timmy being drafted. They have David Stern reading the... I can't talk. Announcing the Spurs draft Timmy #1, which is... the rest is history after that. What's the final Infinity Stone Spurs need in terms of what player they need? That's a darn good question. I don't know. If you ain't... That's right, Amanar. One man is way to get another 50-point game. I don't know about that. I don't think Toshiba's around either, G51. I think they're gone. I'm pretty sure they're gone. Are they gone? Toshiba makes semiconductors. What's up, Zachariah Flores? Thank you for stopping in. Vincent from Colombia, thank you for being here. Santon watching from the Philippines. Ulvi, thank you for stopping in. We are back to the game. And the Spurs are up by 5. We're going to have a foul, though. Colin Sexton gets knocked down, but he gets up again. You're never going to get him down. Chris Paul with the foul. Chris Paul not happy with the call. Wow, Ulvi. What the... Hating the 228.5. I just heard the Spurs are on a 7-0 run. Sensabaugh drives to the paint and gets blocked. I think it was blocked. Area 51's a no-fly zone. Yes, SJ, those are good wins. Michael Chandler, UFC fighter, in the chat. Thank you for being here, taking time out of your workout routine to hang out with us. Much appreciated. You know, Zach, the CP3 signing was, I think, good. It's helping the team, I think, mature and learning how to... Just learning. Learning a little bit of everything. I think the Harrison Barnes move was very good. That 3 is no good. I think that was Johnny Juzang. It's all right. Spurs with the ball. Mamu going to drop it off to CP3-0. Gets it to Wemby. Wemby's going to take that mile-long 3. No good. Markin with the rebound. CP3, Wemby, Bassey, Barnes, and Castle. Alexis, I don't think they'll have Bassey starting with Wemby. It would kill the floor spacing. The defense would be very good, but having Bassey and Castle on the court at the same time, that'd be a little too much. Anything's possible, Mally. Jared Gonzalez, good evening to you. My clock's not ticking. Oh my gosh, you're right, Ernie. Thank you. Wemby gets in the paint and gets a bucket, and appreciate it. My clock is not ticking. We have a timeout, so I guess my clock will catch up. Wemby with the layup in the paint. We'll get it fixed. It's catching up. Spurs have 24 points in the paint, 14 for the Jazz, but Jazz just nailed the 3. I think that was Sensabaugh. I guess it was. Sensabaugh played well against us last time, didn't he? Yeah, Bryce Sensabaugh has 8 points already. Why do we make Sensabaugh look like a superstar every time he plays us? Wemby with a bucket in the paint, and good. Threw it up off the glass, and it bounced around and went in. Victor is heating up. Could he go for 50 tonight? Oh, Michael, Kawhi's done. Zach, they needed... G51 there is. There's so much of it in the streams lately. Sohan's not back, probably Byron, until probably next year. It really is. I appreciate everybody stopping in. I enjoy talking to everybody, but a lot of questions are more gambling related than ever before, and it's definitely. I mean, I don't know. It's not my thing. Terp Titan, good evening to you. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, was it? Oh, man. Well, we can't get every call. Clock is finally caught up in where it's supposed to be, by the way. Sensabaugh for 3. Sensabaugh's killing us. Lemonhead, good evening to you. I could go for like a cup of lemonade. Sensabaugh with 11 points now on 3 of 3 shooting from the arc. Wemmy's going to chuck a 3. In and out. Dang that rim. Josh, I hope so. Raul, no. And a turnover by the Jazz. Spurs on the run. Stephon Castle over to Trey Jones. Jones in the paint. Throws it up off the glass, and it rolled off the rim. Oh, this rim down here sucks. Nothing's going in. It was a bad rim job, Fresh Zero. An alley-oop to John Collins. And the Jazz take the lead. And a timeout by Mitch Johnson. Flexer says, Glaze and Bacon, what's going on? Why has Castle only played 8? Is he only played 8 minutes? Planet that fast break was not run efficiently. We've had some issues with fast breaks over the years. That was not a good decision. He's going to make rookie mistakes. And that was one there. When I saw Trey Jones went on the break, I'm like, what, Trey? The curse of Selena Gomez. Hey, come on now. Terp, I'm way ahead of you? Usually I'm behind you guys because I'm streaming on my Roku. That's okay. I'm sorry. We do need fast break drills. Do you think Mitch Johnson has a better feel of the game since... Zach, that is a controversial subject between a lot of Spurs fans. Let's not forget Mitch Johnson was learning under Pop. This could be just a lot of coincidence. Maybe he is a game changer. I don't know. I'm just going to enjoy the ride. Jazz are shooting over 50% from 3. Wow. Raul, I'm spending Thanksgiving with Miss TSR. All good, Turk. Thank you. Castle and Trey with rookie decision on that. Well, Trey is not a rookie, though. Gio, that's fact. 8 of 15 from 3 for the Jazz. They are killing it. ESPN shows it's 0-0. There we go. Hopefully my players on the court wasn't messed up. I just realized the ESPN page had not reset. It says the Spurs have outscored the... 18-16. I thought it said 38-16. I was like, that ain't right. Never mind. We good. I'm good. We're getting close to 150 thumbs up, by the way. If you've not hit the thumbs up, we'd greatly appreciate it. It's the official sponsorship of TSR Sports. Your thumbs up. I mean, thumbs down work too. I'd prefer not to get them, but those actually do help too. 3 Beards, I hope not. My goodness, I hope not. Cecil, he is fragile. You said it right there. He's fragile. Trey Jones' contract, Alex, is up at the end of the year. He might not be a Spur, so that might be a player they could look at trading. If only Wemby can limit himself in shooting threes. 4-leaf clover, nothing will happen anytime soon. Yes, Alex, Drew Lock is starting over Tommy DeVito. Yes, Mitch has a better feel for the game. Pop is old school and he's older, so he's lost his step. I mean, listen, I think most Spurs fans love Greg Popovich and what he's done for the franchise. I hope. But the game eventually passes everybody by. And the game has changed a lot since Pop became the head coach. A ton. Dewey Yoder, indeed. Thank you, Terp. You know what? I'll be interested. Yeah, no Tommy Cutlets road trip. I'm curious to see what Drew Lock does on Thursday. I mean, the Giants can't be any worse, can they? Castle pull-up J, no good. Isaiah Collier with the rebound. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They are up by 1. We are in the second quarter, about 6 minutes to go. Collins flies in the paint against the other Collins, and John Collins scores and 1. Zach Collins scratching his head like, what just happened? Well, you got scored on, doofus. Blue, I have no idea. I'm in Connecticut, so I'm watching it on the NBA League Pass. Zach, the Giants are awful. I threw on, I don't know if it was live on Bad Dog Sports or the Entertainer Talking Sports, but I threw it on for a minute, and the Entertainer Talking Sports just looked like he was just done. Like, he's just done with this. I mean, the Giants have sucked his whole YouTube career, minus one playoff appearance. I can relate as a Spurs content creator when you're just constantly seeing your team get blown out and having no life. It's hard. You're losing as a fan and you're losing as a content creator, if you will. Stefan Castle in the paint, draws the contact, no foul, but is going to get the layup. Tracy, go Spurs, go to you, and happy Thanksgiving. Giants have sucked since 2016 or 17. I mean, they really have only been good in the last 15 years. The one Super Bowl appearance is when they were really good. How is Bryce Sensabaugh so good against us? Sensabaugh for 3. He's got 14 points. Castle thinks about the 3, pulls it down, drives in the paint. He'll throw it over to Zach Collins. Collins back to Keldon. 8 on the shot clock for the Spurs. Keldon out in three-point land now. Drives baseline, takes it at the hoop, and misses. Jazz have numbers. Sensabaugh for another 3. Air ball! What the? How do you hit all those shots and then throw up a freaking air ball? Zach Collins wide open for 3. Yep, that's what I thought. No good. That was ugly. That is a true fact, Zach. Collins in the paint. Turnaround, Jay Good. John Collins. Spurs down by 7. They just had the lead a little while ago, and now they're down. Jacob, he's playing. And turnover Spurs. My goodness. Dan, yes, the air balls increase by year because the number of three-point shots is increasing year by year. My God, we were just up, and now we're down. What is this lineup? Barnes, Castle, Collins, Johnson, Jones. It ain't working. John Lou, thank you. Jazz are in the middle of a 13-2 run. I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry. Yeah, Harrison Barnes is player of the week, and he's disappeared tonight. Has he scored? And yes, the Opinion Sports show, the Jazz give us problems. They were up by a bajillion last time we played them. We just got one because we had a huge comeback. Drew Eubanks in the paint. Shots no good. Stefan Castle into the paint. Out to Harrison Barnes. Barnes for 3. In and out. And a foul on Zach Collins. My goodness. Hello there. We are bringing Wemby back. That lineup was not getting it done. Put Hulk on the floor. Prudence, put him on the floor. Why'd I do that? Then he's going to be even angrier. No, Nether, it does not. It really doesn't. Keontae George loses the ball out of bounds. I see hands going this way and that way. Spurs ball? Yes, no, maybe? Yes. Sports Nation, I hope he has at least 25. Zach Collins is so ASS. Well, a lot of Spurs fans feel that way. You the dog? Indeed. Wemby fakes the 3, takes off, gets it back to Castle. Castle over to Wemby. Wemby's going to be open. He's stepping on the line. Makes a shot. He was stepping on the line. I saw his big foot on it. James, you know what? If Collins is struggling tonight, Wemby's got 19 points, by the way. Get Bassey some minutes. Collier's going to get fouled. Why don't I get Bassey some minutes? And this is 2 fouls for the Jazz. They are in the bonus. Nice, J-Money. The Bucks are figuring it out. Cheese and cracker, what's going on? By the way, Ed Measy, good evening to you. If anybody's new to TSR Sports, I'm going to try to cover every game live for the Spurs this year, doing a play-by-play chat, scoreboard, etc. My girlfriend sometimes joins us for games, Miss TSR Sports. We also do random giveaways. Nothing required, no memberships. Just live trivia. We gave away 2 George Gervin bobbleheads a couple nights ago. And also do Spurs news videos. So if you're looking for a wonderful Spurs community to join, hit the old subscribe. And if you want to become a sponsor of the channel, hit the old thumbs up. SGA, go Spurs, go to you, and thumbs up for likes for the Thanksgiving. Prince Vic, I don't think so. If you want to foul somebody, foul Collier. Well, yeah. Made 1 of 2. Not a good free throw shooter. 170 likes already. Nice. Wow. Are we going to get 200 thumbs up before the first half is over? I don't remember the last time that's happened. HB with the ball out and gets it into Wemby, and Wemby's going to get fouled by Walker Kessler. Trey Jones, Michael, I wonder if that ankle is still bothering him because he's not been very good this year compared to what he was last year. Maybe the Jazz play the Spurs good because in their minds the Spurs are still the same team as last year, so they play with more confidence. I don't know what's going on. Trey Jones for 3. No good. I did send a bobblehead to France. Colin Sexton on the break. Layup good. Spurs are down by 8. Bradley Parker, good evening to you. We did send out our first prize to out of the country. I do ship internationally. Wemby for 3. All right. I don't love him firing off threes, but Wemby is cooking tonight. I think he has well over 20. The Medicare guys in Texas, good evening to you. Go Spurs, go, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving on Thursday, well, happy Thursday to you. Sensabaugh in the paint. Dude, this guy is unstoppable tonight. Barnes hasn't taken a shot, Michael? You follow up. No, he's missed a shot. He's taken at least one, hasn't he? He's at least missed a shot. Bryce Sensabaugh with 16 freaking points. Bryce Sensabaugh. Castle drives in the paint. Beautiful move on Kessler and gets the layup. The offense has been all Stephon Castle and Victor Wembanyama tonight. Raul, I've heard Riley, my brother from another mother, Riley Minix is playing well. Collins fumbles it out of bounds. Mr. Lyrical 88, thank you for stopping in. Yes, give Bassey some minutes. I agree. Barnes took a shot about 6 minutes ago. Yep. HB's 1 of 2. They call the foul on the Spurs. John Collins at the line for 2. We do need Jeremy Sohan. We really do. Randy Orr, almost Randy Orton. I'd be happy if we're up by 3 at the half. You know, actually, Adriel, no, there hasn't been defense in this game at all. There's been some defense. Wemby's had a couple blocks, but overall, this is just the teams running back and forth, scoring at will. Collins' second free throw. John Collins. I got to be specific on the Collins. John Collins has 12 points tonight. Yep, flexor assist, no Jordan Clarkson. Devin Vassell is out tonight. He'll be back tomorrow night against the Lakers. That game is at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Kellen drives in the paint. He's going to call for an offensive foul. Yep. Do the elbow up. Hey, Tobitsky, thank you for stopping in. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. How many girlfriends did I have? Tracy, I got 1 girlfriend. I don't date more than 1 at a time. Come on now. I ain't a player. For Wizards' first team out of the NBA Cup. Yeah, Kelvin's swinging his elbows around. Can't do that. You the dog, it is. We're usually a really solid defensive team. Not tonight, though Jazz are shooting extremely well. And Markkanen loses the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Spurs ball. Yes, put in Bassey already. Seriously, we need some defense and rim protection. 12 turnovers for the Jazz, 5 for the Spurs, yet we're down by 7. Jazz are shooting well over 50%, I believe, for the night. Barnes over to Wemby. Wemby's going to chuck a 3. Jeez, he's on fire tonight. DB, I don't know. Sensabaugh's killing us. D's nuts with the 3-pointer. Sexton pull up J, no good. Keldon with the rebound, taking off up the court, gets it to Castle. Castle in the paint, layup is going to roll off the rim. And a foul on Kessler. How many points? Veronica, good evening to you. Wemby has 24 already. Wemby might get another 50-point game. Oh, John Lou, you just said it. Wow. Jazz, 25 of 42 shooting, almost 60%. And 9 to 17, about 53% from 3. Yeah, they're absolutely smoking right now. Wow. Ken B, we're getting crushed on the boards. We're absolutely getting crushed on the rebounds tonight. Happy holidays to everybody, though. Wemby's going to launch another 3. Ooh, that was a little rush. Both teams in the bonus. A minute 11 to go. Jazz up by 4 in what is a offensive beast of a game. John Collins loses it out of bounds off of Kelman, still with the Jazz. The Golden Tavern, good evening. Lesum 007. That'd be great to have another 50-point game. Oh, that'd be incredible. Veronica, I don't think our Spurs know what a rebound is tonight. Struggle's real. John Collins 1-on-1 with Wemby. 12 on the shot clock. Drops it off to Sexton, I think. Yep, Sexton now will kick it out. And George almost with a turnover. And Blake Wesley with a fantastic defensive move. Blake into the paint. Gets it to Wemby. To Castle. Castle layup good. They almost messed up that fast break. It looked ugly. It was hard to call exactly what was happening, but it looked ugly. Stephon Castle with 14 points in the first half. What is Castle's career high? Like 22, 23? Somebody look that up? Anybody? Bueller? 66, 64. Sexton long 3. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Jazz. Tap out, I do as well. Thank you, Go Castle Go. His career high is 23. Dragon says the Austin Spurs are playing now. If you want to see how the two-way players are doing, Harrison Ingram is getting lots of rebounds and steals. All right, Dragon. I don't think the games are... Where are the games televised? Are they on the NBA League Pass? Sexton, 3-point attempt. No good. Fight for the board. Wemby with the rebound. Wemby will drive up the court. Fakes it. Gets it to Castle. Alley-oop layup, and it's a tie game. Area 51 in the house. Castle with 16. Tabitsky, I have no idea where he is. He should be in the top 5. Thank you for your 4th and Rookie of the Year rating. Markkanen. Pull up 3. In and out. And that's going to do it. 66 to 66. Wow. Nether, I don't think so. Probably not. What a first half. It is weird hearing Danny Green call the game. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if Castle's offense keeps improving with his already stout defense, then he would be a Rookie of the Year candidate. Absolutely. But this is Area 51 is doing it tonight. Area 51's carrying the team. They really are. Eagle Lands, good evening to you. Oh boy, chat's getting a little fast here. Bongzilla! Bassey better get some minutes in the second half. He brought energy. We need energy. We need defense. We have no defense out there. Bassey needs to get... He's been playing so well, and his reward is no minutes. Bassey for the second half. Let's make it happen. Not liking all the 666 action. True. Thank you, Butterfly. She says, spike the like. Big Boom Slang. Chris Paul is playing. Nice name. Big Boom Slang. Like it. Let's look at the halftime stats. An incredible first half. We got to 200 likes already. Wow, thanks, guys. That is nuts. Interest in the Spurs picking up now that they're winning, which is cool with me. All right. First time statistics. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. I don't know why I'm loving it. This has been a fun game. I mean, Wemby has a legit shot for go to 50 again. Stephon Castle has a chance to get over his career high. So we'll look at the Jazz first. John Collins with 13 points and 9 rebounds on his way to a double-double. Lauri Markkanen with 6 points and 7 rebounds, possibly on his way to a double-double as well. Kessler with 2, Sexton with 6, and George with 15. Keontae George also has 6 turnovers. Holy crap, dude. 6 first-half turnovers? Drew Eubanks, former San Antonio Spurs legend, with 4 points. Bryce Sensabaugh cooking us as he always does. 16 points in 11 minutes. He's 6 of 8 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3. Sensabaugh is sensing us up. Johnny Zuzang with 3 and Isaiah Collier with 1. The Jazz are shooting 54% from the field and 45% from 3. They have 13 turnovers as a team. The Spurs have 5 turnovers. We're shooting well from overall 53%. We're shooting around 36% from three-point land. This should be an interesting second half for the Spurs. Julian Champagnie with 6 points. Harrison Barnes with 2 points on 1 of 2 shooting. He's got 4 assists. Coming off Western Conference Player of the Week, my man's got 2 points tonight. Victor Wembanyama, huge first half, huge. 9 of 15 from the field, including 4 of 9 from 3. He's got 24 points. A little quiet everywhere else. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. And that's one thing I have to address, rebounding. We have 14 rebounds. 2 offensive rebounds, 12 defensive rebounds. The Jazz have 26 rebounds. 7 offensive rebounds and 19 defensive rebounds. They are almost doubling us up on rebounds. That needs to change in the second half. Continue on with the Spurs. Chris Paul with 2 points and 3 steals. So, all right, he's slinging some D tonight. Stephon Castle, huge first half, 7 of 12 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. He's got 16 points. Off the bench, Zach Collins with a donut. Okay. Mamu with 4. Kellen Johnson with 5. Having a rough night from the field, 2 of 6 for him. Trey Jones not having a good night, 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting. And Blake Wesley, 5 points on 2 of 2 shooting. But what I'm looking at here is the plus-minus. We have some weird plus-minuses tonight. Chris Paul, minus 10. Trey Jones, minus 8. Blake Wesley, plus 18. The Spurs were plus 18 with Blake Wesley on the floor in his 11 minutes. That is crazy. All right, well, Blake playing well against the Jazz tonight. What can I say? What can I say? I'm a spy. My Arnold impression, not a good one. All right, let's look at the chat. I'd be happy to trade Zach for a second-round pick. Josh? Yep. Boom slangs are the second most deadly snake in Africa, behind the black mamba. That's how... Oh! I never heard of it. I've heard of the black mamba, but I know black mamba more for Kobe Bryant than anything. SE Squeeze, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in, Jazz fan. Appreciate you being here. Only bad stat from Wemby is 2 rebounds. He's got 3. He's also been on the perimeter a lot. Sensational bot, right? Against us, at least. Kellen is a trash can. My youngest is working right now at Taco Bell. GTBG. Get the bell go? I don't know what that is. GTBG. I'm drawing a blank right now. What's up, Vixo Timmer? Thank you for being here. What a crazy game tonight. On pace for a 130-point game by both teams. Zach, he's just not a donut. Zach's a donut. Zach's not playing well. Zach Collins is doing Zach Collins things. Do you think Kellen Johnson is doing good this year? He's trying harder on defense, but his offensive production his 3-point shooting is abysmal. The big problem with Kellen this year is his shooting is bad. Do you think Kobe should be in the Hall of Fame? He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. He's in the Hall of Fame already, isn't he? Wemby, Bassey, Barnes, Castle, Paul. Worth a try in the second half. I don't think we're going to see Wemby and Bassey on the floor at the same time. If it happens, I stand corrected. Daniel says, "Let's go, boys." Hey, it's been a good game. It's a tied game. We got a lot of 6s up on the screen there. Go Taco Bell, go! Oh, all right. Maybe Detroit or Chicago will be dumb enough to trade for Zach Collins. Thank you, Veronica. I was totally lost too. I was like, GT, what? Go Taco Bell, go. All right. We were talking about something earlier and I wanted to look up, and now I'm forgetting what it is. Dang it. I remind you of Kenny Chesney. Who's Kenny Chesney? Steven Z with the $2 super chat says, "Let's go Spurs." Thank you very much, Steven. Appreciate that. Rockets versus Timberwolves in overtime. Jeremiah says, "Show me the game." Will do. If I can find it. There it is.
Sucker!
July 26th. Good evening. I'm probably going to grow in a light beard in. Winter's here, so I got to keep the face warm. And maybe if I want to start up that YouTube channel my girlfriend would love, Daring Wilderness. I showed her 5 skits I did, like a decade ago, where I played Hyena Peterson. And with all the hiking we do, I could certainly revive that character, but I don't know. We'll see. A rapper. It's because the New Jersey looks like the Taco Bell uniform. Whose jersey looks like Taco Bell? The Spurs? The blue and white ones? Oh, Castle's high this year, 23. Okay. He's gonna beat it He's gonna beat it tonight. He should. Indubitably, exactly. 132, then overtime? Oh my gosh, I hope not. Kenny Chesney is a rapper. No idea. Never heard of him. Now, I'm out of it for rap. I'm way out of it. If you ask me to name rap bands or solo artists, I'm going to be over here like Run DMC, the Beastie Boys, Dre, Snoop, DMX, that type of stuff. Dougie Fresh. Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, as we're staying fresh. Vanilla Ice, MC Hammer. Jump Around. Is that House of Pain? Jump Around? Snow. That type of stuff. Beastie Boys. He's a country singer. I don't know. Yes, P. Diddy. Who was the other guy? The big guy that used to be with P. Diddy? That guy, unfortunately, is no longer with us. Died a long time ago. Big dude. Did Hypnotize. Sugar McNuffins. Dang it. Biggie. Thank you. You got Digital Underground, yes. Do me, baby. Do the Humpty Hump. Come on, Biggie. I couldn't remember Notorious B.I.G. You guys obviously knew who I was talking about. Tupac. So everybody I know is from like the year 2000 and under. Well under. I think the one rapper I know after 2000 is Was Khalif, because I really liked Black and Yellow. That's a great song. Jazz Coach is freaking 30. Is a Jazz Coach 36? Is he really? Kendrick Lamar. The name sounds familiar, Bixo Timmer. Did he go by another name? That sounds familiar. I think I've heard of Fat Joe, but I couldn't tell you one song. I think I named all the rappers I know. The Chicago Bears with the Super Bowl Shuffle. 1, 2, 3. We are the Bears Shuffling Crew, shuffling on down to do it for you. We're so bad, you know we're good, blowing your mind like you knew we would. You know we're just strutting our fun, strutting our stuff for everyone. Not here to do no hustle. We're just here to do the Super Bowl Shuffle. Yeah, that just happened. Woo! What's up, Angie? Vinny Joe, what's going on? Breaking 2 electric boogaloo shabadoo in the house. I had parachute pants when I was a kid, in the mid-'80s or whatever the heck they were. I love the Super Bowl Shuffle. Like I said, what was that? The Super Bowl Shuffle. If you haven't seen that, it's something incredible. Hey, listen. Depleted Mind, I have rapped on a song once. There's a song on this channel with me rapping. It's under the TSR Sports music playlist. It's The Giants Are Good and the Cowboys and Eagles Stink or something. It's like 2 years old. And I do try to drop a few bars in that one. Ice Cube, Ice T, Ice Pick. All those guys. That was when William the Refrigerator Perry was playing. Do you remember when Master P was in WCW Mr. Perfect? I didn't watch WCW much. I remember Mr. Perfect. I have no idea who Master P is. You ain't old as me. Those are my days. I was a teenager back then. Angie, oh no, I was not a teenager in the 80s. I was a teenager in the 90s. Jamal, when Thriller came out, I was 5 years old. Since you're asking, you're asking Thriller? I got a surprise for you guys. Hold on. I'll put the Go Spurs Go up. We're gonna do a little something here. I'll be right back. I'm coming back. Got my baby back. All right. A surprise. Get ready for a surprise. All right. Put this back this way. You guys are asking about... That's up a little too high. What happened here? Ready? Okay. Biz Marquee, heck yeah. All right, so you guys are asking about Michael Jackson. I was 5 years old when Thriller came out, and I got this. when I was 6 years old. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. That's a vinyl, baby. Original vinyl. Me and what? 40 other million people have this thing. Look at this thing. Now, for you young kids, you're probably like, why is this MP3 holder so big? Well, there ain't an MP3 in this thing. You've never seen one before, and probably there's somebody that hasn't. This is a record. Woohoo! The good old days. And then, you would get like a lyric printout and some art. That's Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson, by the way. They did a duet on this one. It was The Girl Is Mine. Seeing a little different side of TSR tonight. Huh? Bet you guys didn't think I had this on vinyl. Original vinyl at that. I only have like a couple other albums, but... no, probably not worth something complete in mine. I mean, this is the greatest selling album of all time on the planet. I think there's like 40 plus million copies sold, so this is readily available. But this is the original. We Max It, great game. All offense. Off the wall or Thriller, Jamal Thriller. I mean, I grew up with 80s pop and 80s metal, so the pop side was Bruce Springsteen, Madonna, and Michael Jackson, and then the metal side was all the hair metal. I was not into Metallica or anything like that back then. I just didn't even know it existed, if I'm being honest. But man, this album, I mean, you have three monster hits. Billie Jean, Beat It, and Thriller. And there's a couple other good tracks on here too, so this is a classic album. All right, Michael Jackson sold over 117 million. Dang. That's a lot. Coolio, I forgot about Coolio. I know Coolio. The album looks in great shape. You have taken care of that 30. I have taken care of that 33. Naughty by Nature. What about Naughty by Nature? Sir Mix-a-Lot. I'm dropping some other bands. Rex and Effects. Oh, I'm starting to pull up my 90s rap now. Onyx. Slam! Dun, dun, dun. I don't know where these are coming from. Tribe Called Quest. I'm just rocking. I'm pulling all the 90s out. Kid and Play. Who are the kids that wore their clothes backwards? Criss Cross. Oh, Big Sean just said it. Man, see, this is what I love sometimes. Just hanging out with you guys, talking Spurs, and just goofing around, and occasionally going off course and talking whatever. I was never a big Eminem guy, Jamal. I know of him. I know a few of his songs. Now, JBG just put my favorite rap band of all time, Run DMC. And I actually do have, I do remember Houdini Bible English. Washington guy, what's going on? Speaking of Washington, oh my gosh, have you ever seen a franchise change their name or logo as much as the Washington Commanders? There's rumors going around that their old logo, the I don't know the Indian man's name, but the chief, the logo may be come back. The Redskins name is still gone, but the logo may come back. And I was like, you're just trying to get your fans to keep buying new jerseys all the time. Wemby for 3! And the Spurs have just 69 to the Jazz. Is that a turnover on the Jazz? John Collins, oh my God, he stepped in bounds while he still had the ball. What a doofus. That's a turnover. Wemby with 27 gets it to CP3 to Castle. Castle in the paint, lots of contact. No good. Going to the line for 2. You never watched NBA till today, Kanan? I hope you enjoy the Spurs. Castle's going to be at the line for 2. Commanders, it's too much, Brian. It's I don't know. Like Washington Commander just feels like a mouthful. Castle's free throw's good. It really has been Wemby and Castle tonight. It's been Area 51. Me and Miss TSR have not watched Shaq in the Fool yet. We saw the Spurs on their last 2 episodes. We still need to watch them because we want to react to them and put them up as YouTube shorts. We haven't got around to it. I've been busy. Nice, Kyle, and good evening to you. Thank you for stopping in. By the way, if anybody's not hit the thumbs up, please do so. Fast one, free, nutritious, and delicious. And if you'd like to be a member and sponsor TSR Sports, you just got to smack that thumbs up. Kessler in the paint with the bucket. It's 71-66. And I looked up, and that was a quick missed shot. I think Castle took that. It may have been a three-pointer by Castle. My apologies. I was looking at the score, and then the shot was bouncing off the rim. Pretty sure that was Castle with the shot. Sexton in the paint, throws it up over Wemby. No good. Wemby with the board, and Wemby will bring it up. Behind the back dribble, gets it to HB. HB in the paint. Layup, and one! Maybe that'll get Harrison Barnes going. Schengen has a double-double dude spell. He's a good player, Kyle. He's no Wemby. Jazz, 14 turnovers to the Spurs, 5. Is Bobo still in the league? I'm not being sarcastic. I don't know who Bobo's playing for. I haven't got the foggiest idea. I'm sure he is still in the league. Is he still with the Suns? With the Suns, okay. Barnes free throw good. Biggest lead in the night for the Spurs, 6 points. A little bit Kokoshibo. We don't want to get carried away. My Miles 1, thank you, Suns. Kevin Durant's training him. He's hanging with Shaq. Sexton, tough shot over Castle, good. This is just a back and forth game. There's no defense. Both teams just running back and forth scoring, which I guess is fun. Wemby's going to take a mile-long three. Oh my God, the alien is out tonight. Area 51 in the house. Wemby has 30 points. He might get 50 again. Good. Googly magoogly. It's on fire. Keontae George gets into the Collins. Collins versus Wemby, loses the ball. And it's going to go out of bounds and turnover Jazz. Bobo's still in Phoenix looking for more Shaq compliments. Nice, Fred. And I think CP3 just jammed his hand. He's already had that thumb issue. He may have re-jammed his thumb. Just being the face of the franchise, Schengen is one of the best players. That's fair, Kyle. 50 and coming, maybe. CP3 is still in there. And Wemby throws it down and one! Oh my God!
Thunder, 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 dunk of justice.
Oh no, he missed it. He missed it. I thought he made it. He missed it. He missed it. It was a foul. He behind the back dribble. I was looking at the chat and I thought he made the bucket. He didn't make the bucket. He didn't make the bucket. But he is going to the line for 2. Still a great move, and we're in a timeout. So my apologies. Wemby with 30, and we're going to a commercial break. I'm sorry. It's 77-70. I caught the back end of it, and I got confused. I got excited. Hulk's mad at me now. Oh, Hulk's mad at me. All right. I don't know why the Hulk sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger now, but sure. Rich, the Indian tribe that the logo's face was used, is trying to bring back. Are they? They're trying to bring back the name? Toby, good evening to you. Now, how crazy would that be if Washington went back to the old franchise name? So they're the Washington Redskins for what, 80 years or some ridiculous number? 75 years, 80 years? I don't know when they came into the NFL, but it was a long time. Then they're the Washington football team for 2 years. I believe this is the second year as the Washington Commanders. So if they did a switcheroonie back to the Washington Redskins, I would be mad as a fan. I'd be like, what the hell? I guess you would pull all your old Washington gear out, but geez, I mean, stop changing the name and the logo. Castle, 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. Indeed. I did see that, the Biscuit Buddy. I did. That's crazy. So I wonder, and I don't want to talk politics, we're just talking team names in general. If that was to happen, if Washington came back with that name, could we see the Cleveland Guardians go away and the Cleveland Indians come back? I don't like Cleveland Guardians as a franchise name. I absolutely hate it. Just saying. Plus, Cleveland Indians, Major League. Say, hey, Willie Mays Hayes. I mean, come on. One of the greatest sports movies of all time, Major League. Thank you, Depleted Mind. I don't know. TP3 jammed his thumb again. Kessler with 4 fouls. Guillermo, yes, I could see Wemby going for 50. Absolutely. Rockets with Group A of the Cup and are moving to the car. All right, congratulations, Kyle. Oh, no, I'm talking about the teams. I want to make sure you guys know I wasn't going politically. I was just saying, in general, just team names if they'll come back. We do have the Kansas City Chiefs. Captain Cadogan's in the house. Thank you for stopping in, Jeff. Hope you're doing well. Captain Cadogan is a person I know off YouTube, a friend of mine, and he is he's a Jazz fan. I have 2 friends in Connecticut that are Jazz fans. How? How is that possible? That's fair, Kyle. The Tampa Bay Rays. I like the Tampa Bay Devil Rays name better. Road trip. I like the Washington Bullets over the Washington Wizards. The Lions, I think they are doing well, aren't they? Like cockroaches. You're a cockroach. 77-70, and the Wemby looking to drop maybe another 50-piece tonight. He should go for at least 40. It's the Jazz ball. So the play that I thought Wemby scored on and got fouled, it's actually Jazz ball. So I didn't hear the referees, but okay, that's a 180 from what I thought was happening. Keontae George with the ball against Chris Paul, number 3 on number 3, gets it into Collins. Collins versus HB. Collins gets it to Kessler. Kessler's going to throw it down. It was a challenge. I just didn't. I don't know. TSR looks like he's lonely. Caden, I am lonely. Greg, good morning from the Philippines. Well, I'm not lonely. Look at all the guys I got with me. And lady. I mean, who? This is great. Stephon Castle, turnaround Jay is good. I can't even hold on to all of them. There's so much love here. Look at this. I'm not lonely at all. I'm rocking it. I can't even see Mikey. Keontae George for 3, good. I just can't even hold on to all of them. 79-75. Good, even though important, and the Lions do look good. I gotta put these guys down. That turnaround Jay's no good for the Spurs. I believe that was Harrison Barnes. It is. There you go, Coyote. Jazz ball down by 4. And that runner is good by Keontae George. 2-point game. No, go Castle, go. That's not everybody. Speaking of Castle, he's going to take a 3 and In-N-Out Burger. We're eating a lot of In-N-Out Burgers tonight. Now, hold. Bear's not here, Homer. George for 3, no good. Marking and putback, no good. He missed the dunk. He wanted a foul, didn't get it. 8 minutes to go, a 2-point game and a good game tonight. These two teams, for whatever reason, it's a battle when they play each other. CP3 over to Castle. Castle fakes a 3. Drives off the glass. A lot of contact. No foul. I thought they were going to call Castle for an offensive foul. He missed the shot. It is Jazz ball. Sexton one-on-one with Barnes. That is a mismatch. Sexton calling for a screen. Maybe, maybe not. Sexton just going to take a step back 3 and juked Barnes almost out of his shoes. Jazz have retaken the lead. And we're going to have a timeout. 80-79. You think the NFL wants the Chiefs to repeat? Why? No, the Jazz 3-point shooting is absolutely on fire tonight. They are making everything. Barnes' soul partially left his body on that one. Bible English, yeah, he got him. He got him good. And Wemby with 30 points, though, tonight. 11 out of 18, 6 of 11. Stephon Castle, 8 of 16 from the field with 20 points. Both players have a chance at a career high tonight. I mean, Wemby's going to really have to cook the rest of the game to get past 50. Steph only needs 3 points to tie his career high and 4 to pass it. Jazz have 3 players in double digits there on the court right now. Collins at 13, Sexton with 11, George with 20. Sensabaugh has been killing us off the bench, and the 3-point shooting of the Jazz is just lit tonight. If I told you Larry Markkinen had 6 points at this point in the game, and it was 3 of 9 from the field, you'd probably say the Spurs are winning. Nope. Markkanen's struggling, and the Jazz are up. Johnny, I'll tell you, the team that's going to win is the team that scores the most points. I 100% guarantee it. Rich, the NFL loves praising it. Do they? Beavis says, in comes the bench. We got this. No, the bench ain't there yet. I haven't said Champagne's name much tonight. Coffee and Bread Jeter? What? Coffee and Bread Jeter? Carlos, what are you doing, man? Refs letting both teams play. Gio, I do like it when they do that. And yes, SJ, Wemby had his 5x5 versus the Jazz on Halloween. We were live for that game. So how's this for bad news? And Captain Gadugan, if you're still in the chat, a friend of mine's band is getting back together for the first time in 20 years. I was like, no way. They're going to play a live show next month. Happens to be on a night the Spurs are playing. I was like, dang it. I already told you guys I'm going to try to call every game, and I'm going to stick with that. And not only are they playing, they're playing Portland, which Stefan Castle versus his old teammate in Donovan Clingan, so I don't want to miss that. Anthony, why are they so desperate to... Oh, Jeff, you're going to be in Georgia, so you're going to miss it too. I was thinking that. When Bryce sent me the date, I was like, I'm busy. Jeff's usually out of town around that time. I don't know why they picked a date so close to Christmas. That timing. It is not Jake and Elwood. Yeah, Jeff, way too close to Christmas. I wish they picked a different date. A lot of people might be traveling out of town, so people that are going to want to see them get back together might not even be in New England. You know you're lonely if you want to miss your friend's event for NBA. I'm not lonely. I'm dating somebody. We've been dating almost a year and a half, bro. It's not that I want to miss my friend's event. I committed to this first. I told you guys I'm going to try to make every game this year. I've never called all 82, so I'm going to try to call all 82. No San Antonio this year. And Harrison Barnes with the offensive board. I got to run my clock. Is my clock running? My clock's not running. Get to the Wemby for 3. Back rim, no good. Barnes on an offensive board. Get to the Castle. Castle throws it over to Steve. That was a terrible Castle. What was that? Was that an alley-oop attempt? And Markkanen with a monster junk, and the Jazz take a 3-point lead. Why are you sorry, Kyle? You can go to the show. Miss TSR can call the game? Chris Paul for 3. Good. Tie game. I am spoken for and taken. We will be live Christmas Day for the Knicks game. Yes. How many threes has Wemby taken? Like 10? More? I don't know. Sexton out to Markkanen, guarded by Champagnie. Gets right by him. Gets right by Castle and misses the layup. He is fouled. Going to go to the line for 2. Carlos, I like bread, but I don't like coffee. Not a coffee drinker whatsoever. Turp, I didn't time you out. Did you get timed out by accident? People do watch on their phones and occasionally do accidentally delete comments or time people out. I can't see it. I just went to the chat real quick. I can't find it. I didn't do it. That's for darn sure. First free throw is good. Kellen Johnson checking in for the Spurs. Charles Bassey! Charles Bassey, the Bassinator, is checking in. Nether, I hope so. The letter X, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Markkanen second free throw is good. They're switching it up. Bassey over Collins, and I like it. Oh, Terp, I don't know. That's weird. For the last game of the NBA Cup, we'll face the Suns with their 3. Yes, oh, geez. Hey, we beat them last year, didn't we? Granted, they didn't have their 3 All-Stars, and Wemby's going to get blocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Spurs. Or tipped out of bounds. Do we have Bassey and Wemby? I thought I saw Bassey. I guess I didn't. It said Bassey up there for a second, and now it's not there. What, did he not come in? What happened? ESPN had Bassey's name up there, and now it's gone. Michael, I saw his name on the thing for a second, and now it's gone. Oh. We're in a time. We have a challenge. Did we just get juked by ESPN? When you are on your last days, you wish you spent more time with your friends and less time watching sports. Okay. I'm going to call a game with my girlfriend. I'm sorry my friend waited 20 years to get back together, and they picked Christmas freaking weekend to do their show. Kyle, what am I forgiving you for? Because even ESPN knows it's dumb to play Zach for best. So there you go, Spleen. I do see Trey Jones now. Oh, fleece means you got one over on them, if you will. Bassey subbed his tone to score. Tim couldn't check in. There you go, Cannon. It is their fault. I like it. Counter, watch sports with friends. I'm with friends. Selena, the Hulk, you guys. What are you talking about here? I got 493 friends with me right now. That's a lot of friends. Exactly, Prentice. If I don't call the game, how do you keep up? The counter effect is better. Listen, I made a promise to try to call every game. When we went down, is he hurt? So no call. Originally called a foul on Collins. It's being overturned to a no call. 250 likes. Let's go. And we should have 490 subs. Set a thumbs up. Yes, we should. Bassey, get in the game. Don't wait for the coach to sub you. Right. This is a lot of overturning of the calls. I like how Caden's criticizing me while he's in the chat right now. Caden, I want you to think about that. You're criticizing me for doing this, and you are here. Just put that in perspective. And I'm done with you. Jazz ball, 84-82. And blocked by Wemby. That is a no-fly zone. No-fly zone, Area 51. Wemmy's not hurt. He's in there. He just blocked a shot. What do you mean he's soft? 40 a Munbender. He just blocked a shot. Veronica's about to lay the smack down on him. Wrench Gang's getting annoyed. Keontae George at the buzzer. Oh my goodness! Keontae George with a huge three. Oh, okay, Nether. All good. All good. Arjun, it could be a troll account. So think about it. Just think about it. Harrison Barnes in the paint gets blocked. Somebody's criticizing people for hanging out in here for the Spurs game while hanging out in here. Not the sharpest knife in the drawer. The Jazz don't miss, Michael. Jalen, how many assists does Victor have? I don't think he has a lot. All right, it says Charles Bassey on ESPN again. Are we getting lied to? It says Charles Bassey right here. Right there where my finger is. Veronica, exactly. I'm in Connecticut. The only friends I have that my Spurs community is you guys. Hey, we don't say bad things about you. Thank you, Captain Cadogan. Must be a Golden State fan. Harrison Barnes at the line for two. Oh, my clock's way ahead. Charles Bassey is in there for real now. So that must have been like future Rich that saw that, and it wasn't actually there. I don't know what happened. David Elrod, good evening to you. You should get a gift of Wemby blocking shot with the "Get It Out of Here" caption. David, I want to work on something with Area 51. I do. I think Bassey's mom works for ESPN. Spurs are in the bonus. Maudley, De La Paz, thank you for stopping in. Dan, you can go to Go Spurs Go. Bassey is in for real. Yes. Jazz ball. It's 8. Wait, where did I miss a point? Former Spur Drew Eubanks with a monster dunk in the paint, 90-84. 6-point game. I don't think they're going to go over 150. That would be ridiculous. You all can get a Go Spurs Go. How's that? Boop. Caden, I'm not angry with you at all. It's irony. I have been, for those that don't know, I've been on YouTube since 2006. And I love creating content. I love watching the Spurs. I love calling the games. And I love the Spurs community. But I'm also a man of my word. And I said I'm going to try to call every game this year. And if I back out, now I've broken my word. And as much as I like to see my friend's band play on December 21st, I got to keep my word first. Barnes missed the first one. Glaze and bacon, Go Spurs, go to you. I'm going to say something. No one messing with my guy Ricardo. I'm serious. He's with us and stop questioning things. He's a boss. And one more thing, if you don't see his girlfriend, stop asking him. Thank you, Carlos. Miss TSR is usually here once a week, I would say. Joshua Cherry, good evening. I'm happy to see basketball. I don't like seeing cold players getting put in the third quarter. Yeah, Joshua, I hear you. All right, 90-85, 5-point game. Jazz with the ball, and Bassey, hopefully he can bring some energy. Keontae George throws up an air ball. Air ball. Fred says, I found you tonight for the first time while I'm hearing the radio broadcast on my radio here in San Antonio working late. Glad I found you. Fred, thank you. Appreciate that. Sleazy? I ring that? Steelsy, sorry. Pull-up J by Bassey is no good. Rolls off the rim. Wemby's probably not going to come back till the end of the third quarter at the earliest. He's getting a rest right now, and now we have a whistle. Is Miss TSR my sugar pie honey bun? I guess. She's my girlfriend. Hey, man, I'm just saying I love the Spurs, but everybody's sleeping on the Rockets properly. Rich, are you going to make... So, Biscuit Buddy, I did think tonight that I need to do something for Area 51, so that's going to be the next step. And Bassey probably is rusty. I mean, he was on a roll, and then he wasn't getting any minutes. Collins pull up in the paint, no good. Bassey with the rebound, and we finally have somebody out there that can grab some boards. Somebody with some muscles. Bassey with the ball, drops it off to Blake. What is this lineup? Kellen for three. Thank goodness. History has been ugly. Why are we running Blake Wesley and Trey Jones? Your boy Frosty, what's going on? Stream video, call your friends, man. Call the band. I think they're gonna. It's gonna be a state away from me where they're playing. I won't be able to do both. I will see them again at some point. They just got to pay. They need to play more shows. An alley-oop to Drew Eubanks fumbled the ball and perfect oop to him, and he dropped the ball. Jones to Keldon. Keldon's going to take another three. Nope. Bassey would have fouled a lot of contact as Collier and John Collins get tied up and fall down. And reverse jinx Keldon. Same to you, David. Take out Bassey. He just got in there. Although he clearly just shoved Isaiah Collier. That's definitely a foul on Bassey, no doubt. I hope it's Keldon time, Jay. Well, my bicycle's pathetic. I didn't work out today. What if he does have some bizarre lineups? Champagny, Johnson, Bassey, Jones, and Wesley? What is this? There you go. Captain Gadugan. There's a dunk for Eubanks. He says when his band gets back together, you're going to check the Spurs schedule first. Good morning, Joe Dindo. Thank you for stopping in, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody alive. Good to see you. Spurs ball, Keldon out 3-point land, and I don't like this lineup at all. Foul on the Jazz. That's going to be 2 free throws for Keldon coming up. Both teams are down the bonus. Yo, boy, he is coming back. I got a little bicep. Just a little baby bicep. I mean, at 47, I got a little baby gun. I'm actually kind of embarrassed. Def Leppard? No, this is Beavis and Butthead. That's a good guess, though. There they are. No, Kyle, I did not actually cry. And yes, a spleen. His efficiency is in the tank. They're probably, Romano, I think they're about 14 and a half inches. Butterfly, Bryn Forbes is, Michael says, George, there's a woman in the chat. Bryn Forbes has had a lot of legal troubles. He's not in the NBA, and he's probably done. Robert, good evening. 5-1 have combined for 35 shots. Oh, Area 51 is combined for 35 shots, but everyone else is still in single digits. Yeah. Forbes is bad news. Is he actually in prison now? Is he? Jazz throw the ball into the stands. I'm way over Markkanen's head. That's a turnover. Spurs ball. Trey Jones will bring it up for San Antonio. Wemby's not done. I don't think he's done. I hope he's not done. Trey with the ball, takes off into the paint, gets it back to Keldon. Keldon's going to take off over to Trey. Trey's going to run baseline. To Bassey. Bassey, bomb!
Thunder, 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 dunk of justice.
Well, there's a new one, I guess. That's one I haven't said before on this channel, so hey, there you go. Sensabaugh with the ball. He was crazy in the first half of the Jazz, and he turned the ball over. Wesley in transition, flying up the court. Good luck. He gets blocked by Markkanen. That's a goaltend, and my clock's not running. My apologies. Goaltend. Bassinator, boom to Bassey. Bassey bomb. No Jordan Clarkson tonight, Joe Dindo. He's out. Butterfly. Ouch. Ooh. Ugh. Really. Spurs up by 2. Markkanen for 3. Boink, no good. Champagny with the rebound. 11th lead change. It's been a lot of lead changes for sure. Trey Jones in the paint. Runners, no good. Man, he can't buy a bucket. And now foul on San Antonio. That means 2 free throws coming up for the Clippers. Collins' job is in jeopardy. Bassey came to Bass. Was he arrested twice? Jeremiah likes the Bassey bomb. All right. Thank you. Trey's having a rough... Trey hasn't been the same since that ankle. I'm telling you. Rich, do you think the Giants release Daniel Jones is inventing... Oh, well, Kyle... The GM that drafted him is no longer with the Giants. That was a Dave Gettleman pick. The coach at the time was Pat Shurmur. I mean, he clearly wasn't the right pick then. Indeed, 5 lug. Keith, good evening to you. Spurs are nominate the third quarter. Need to get it going in the 4th. Indeed. Michael, I'm going to call it now. Daniel Jones, he's probably going to be good somewhere else. The Giants organization's a disaster. Look at what the Eagles have done with Saquon Barkley. I'm not saying Jones is going to be like that. I think he goes to a good team. He's going to do better than he did with the Giants. Wemby into the paint. Turns it over. Just lost the ball. Trey Jones gets back on defense. Pokes it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Jazz. They have 20 on the shot clock. Right 5 lug? Remember when our best offense was Trey Anvik? I don't. Who's in the G League, Joe Dindo? He threw it in the bass hole. Jeez, Jeff. Wow. Almost a turnover by the Jazz. They get the ball back. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Corner 3. No good by Sensabaugh. He's cooled off from the first half. Blake Wesley will bring it up for San Antonio. Drops it off to Trey over to Champagny. Back to Wemby out in three-point land. Wemby guarded by Markkanen. Dish it to Keldon. Keldon's going to take off. Gets to the paint. Keldon blows the dunk! He had the lane, and he got up there and threw it into the rim, and it blinked right out. You got to make those. Sensabaugh runner in the paint, off the rim, no good. And Wesley will bring it up. He blew the dunk. Damn it, Keldon. And Wesley turns it over, getting a little careless in the paint. That Johnson cannot get it in. Quick 3 is no good. I think that was Yuzhang trying to do the 2-for-1. Spurs ball. Some sloppy basketball here at the end. Yes, over-attacking the rim, Fred. Octane, I don't want Joel Embiid. I do not. His attitude this year sucks. I don't want him anywhere near our guys. He's turning into Ben Simmons 2.0. Ironically, both played for Philly. Played for Philly and played for Philly. Wemby in the paint. Tough. I don't know what that was, but it was good. Very difficult layup. Collier on the break and misses the layup in transition, and that's the end of the third. Spurs up by 3. I don't want Joel Embiid. We did catch a break on that Jazz miss. You aren't lying, Michael. We did. What a game. These two teams just go at it. Oh, aloha, BJ. Thank you for stopping in. Wemby needs a 19-point quarter in the 4th. Does he have 31 or something? He's got 32. You're hoping he gets 51. He's going to go for 40. The Wembinator is going to go for 40. We have a nice crowd tonight. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. We're almost up to 300 thumbs up. We got to 200 thumbs up in the first half, but the thumbs up have cooled off, so maybe I need to promote the thumbs up a little bit while we're in a bit of a break here. If you'd like to be an official member and sponsor of TSR Sports, if you like hanging out the chat and you're a cool Spurs fan or cool Jazz fan, then this is needed right here.
Go Spurs, go! Go Spurs, go!
And I would appreciate your support. That's all we ask for here. Let me get the quarter 4 up and then get back to the chat because I see there's some questions in there, and I try not to miss questions. Dennis says, Atlanta Hawks and owner wrestler spot in the Rutgers game. What's going on, TSR? Spurs own their unprotected 2025, the unprotected 25 pick. That is correct. Are Spurs considering Dyson Daniels in a future trade? I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of. Havoc, good evening to you. Rogelio Hernandez, what's going on? When do you think the Spurs are going to make a run at the championship? It might be a year or two. I way to run a championship away. It's probably at least 2 years away. They're not there yet. They got a ways to go. But heck, they could be there next year. Mosley, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. I've been a Spurs fan for Jeremiah. Show the game or else come on, show the game. All right, Jeremiah, he's asking for the game. Maybe not the game you want, but the game you're going to get.
Second!
Next year? Okay. Probably a year early, but maybe in 2 years. Rich, I have a beard and a big one. That could be... Carlos, if you read that sentence and stop there. Rich, I have a beard and a big one. Just saying. Thunder winning it all? I don't think so, Malachi 11. If Chet Holmgren doesn't come back this year, he's got a fractured hip. That's a serious injury for that young man. I don't know if we're going to see him play again this season. I'm not rooting for him not to. I'm a Spurs fan since 1990 as well. You need more Selena? I mean, there's like a creepy Hulk behind her. Look at that. Creepy Hulk head. The Giants had Andy Reid would be better? Yes. Oh, no Malachi Branham tonight. Well, they're saving him tomorrow versus the Lakers. Definitely playoffs next year. We're going to be probably fighting for the play-in this year. Definitely a playoff team next year. Wemby in year 3, Castle in year 2. Markin, what a tough drive in the paint. No good. And Wemby hurt his hand on that one. I think the foul was on Wemby. Dunk the like button. I like it, Leroy. Dunk the like button. David, I did a giveaway in the last Spurs game. I did 2 giveaways. She's been blowing kisses for a long time. Wait, Black Panther's back. You switch it back. Marketing's first 3, so that was good. Hawks want their 2,000. I'm sure they do want it back, Dennis. Absolutely. Pat McCaffrey, that's the word every year that Keldon might get traded, and he's still here. Spurs fans since 73. Oh, my goodness. Elias, we finished as a lottery team 13th or 14th and win the first pick overall. That's the only way we're getting Cooper Flag. And with how deep the Western Conference is, there is a good chance we finish at that point. Wemby's contract's good for 2 more years. He's on his rookie contract. He'll come up for an extension. The Spurs are, of course, going to offer him an extension. It'll probably be another 4 or 5 years on top of that. We should trade Kellen. Now he has his trade value is nothing right now. His 3-point shot has disappeared this year. It would have to be some kind of package. Wesley's at the line for 1 more. Makes that free throw. Wesley, Mamu, Paul, Wemby, and Champagnie. What is this lineup? Man, Mitch Johnson's, I just think he just has player's name on a dice and rolls them, and whatever comes up is what he goes with. And a steal by Mamu. Mamu on the fast break and the layup. Mamu bringing the energy. Yes, Johnny, I'm a Spurs fan. I don't know, I gave it away. Mosley, I like Keldon. I wish his 3-point shot wasn't just totally garbage this year. He's well under 30%. Markkanen versus Paul. I don't like that. Markkanen will whip it around. Wow, steal by Champagnie. A lot of contact. And then Champagnie throws the ball too far up the court, and it's caught by Markkanen. Spurs on a nice defensive movement, a terrible offensive move. Markkanen for 3, no good. Carlos with it. Oh, he's got a crying face emoji. What's up, buddy? Don't cry. Turn that frown upside down. I'm happy you're here. Whether you're good butter and bread and coffee or under your name here. Wemby with the ball, 99-95. Spurs up by 4. 3 on the shot clock. Out to CP3. CP3 4-3. CP3 misses the 3. A fight for the ball. And Mamu dives to the floor and gets the rebound. He's the guy that does that stuff. We need players that have that just go get it mentality, and he has it. Champagny for 3. No good. CP3 with the rebound. Spurs finally grabbing some offensive boards. CP3 versus Walker Kessler. Oh boy. He's just going to take a 3. Got blocked. Spurs get the ball back. Mamu for 3. Mamu! Cameron, good evening to you. Satoshi, good evening to you. Bates Showman says, Mamu, my new idol. That was a clutch 3 with the shot clock expiring. Mamu making a difference already. He's got 9 points. All right. BJ, my girlfriend has a Castle jersey, so I'm probably not going to get one. Sexton running the paint good. There's one Castle jersey in the family. That's enough. They have Bible. They have. 102.97. Appreciate y'all hanging out here on a Tuesday night. We'll be back again tomorrow night for the Lakers and the Spurs as Blake drives in the paint and gets his dunk blocked, but he's going to get fouled and go to the line for 2. Mamu, 100% field goal percentage. 4 of 4 and 1 of 1 from 3. Nice. Mamu, Mano, I know, Mario, I know. Unfortunate UConn lost the other day. Captain Cadogan. Jeff, was that the men or women? Mamu was signing autographs the past week, and that's awesome. I got to get a Mamu autograph, but I don't live in Texas. I love Mamu at Eagle Lance. Men, okay. Mamu greater than Bassi? At certain things. Vincent, I would love to see one go 50. 292 likes, Butterfly. Let's get the 300 thumbs up, my friends. Only 8 more? It's free. That's all we ask for. We don't ask for memberships. We don't ask for sponsorships. We don't tell you to gamble. We just ask for thumbs up. I think that's a fair trade-off. And for the thumbs up, well, we keep doing the play-by-plays and do random giveaways. I don't know. I'm grasping. You're going to buy me a Drew Eubanks jersey. Drew? You probably could actually find a Spurs Drew Eubanks jersey on the cheap. Gabriel, no idea. Sexton, wow. Colin Sexton with a mile-long 3. Both teams over 100. They lost today too? Dang, Jeff. That's 2 losses in a row for the UConn men's team? Wesley for 3. Oh, boy. I like Blake Wesley. I don't know if I like seeing him chuck 3s, though. Sentabot over to Sexton. 12 on the shot clock. He's going to just take a 3. Misses a 3. Mamu with the rebound. Chris Paul bringing up for the Spurs. Close game tonight, guys. 287. Getting there. At 300 thumbs up, Chuck Norris will punch the screen. Wemby with the ball. Dishes it to Wesley. Wesley backdoor layup. Good. 300 thumbs up. Chuck Norris will punch the screen for you. Did we get the 300, Butterfly? We did. You guys are awesome. Chuck Norris is going to punch a screen. That 3 is no. Wait. It's 103. I got my score wrong. 103, 102. Champagny for 3. All right. Again, premonition, apparently. I had the Spurs scoring more. Now they say 105, 102. What is going on the scoreboard? Oh my gosh, I did have it right, didn't I? They're just... It's 108 to... I did have it right. NBA, get your stuff right, because then you mess me up. It's 108 to 100. A spleen. Yeah, I thought I had it wrong, so I... Wemby with a block. Get out of area 51. Spurs on the break. Chris Paul pull up Jay. Bounces around and in. 10-point game. Biggest lead of the night for the Spurs. I hate it when that happens. I should have trusted myself because usually I have it right and they have it wrong. Right, Marmalade? I'm like, wait a minute. What just happened? John Lou, the Spurs going on a run. Road trip, the scorekeeper is drunk. Tracy, I'm awake, but I assume that they're right on the TV. Well, they're not. And Brian, we need Castle back in the game. But this weird lineup's working too. So, I mean, whoa, Chuck. Let's get to 789 likes tonight. I don't know about that. Tim Duncan helped my mom with her... James? Interesting. Steven Z, bring the W home for thank you for the super chat, Steven. You've been really supporting the channel this year, and Selena's husband. Who the hell's Selena's husband? When's my next giveaway? So I don't announce the giveaways anymore. They are random. Try to do them every week. This week's a short week, and we did the double giveaway on the weekend, so probably not a giveaway tonight, or obviously not tonight as the game's getting near the end, or tomorrow. Probably next week sometime, but the giveaways will be random. I guess I sort of announced that one. Noah Rookie says, this one's for Pops, and yes, 4 in a row. Let's get 4 in a row. Cause the Giants stink, says Jorge, but the Cowboys stink too. I'm leaving that in. Okay, Kyle, that is you. I thought that was you with the symbol. I know Daniel Jones is no longer a Giant, but him falling down at the end of that, 75 or 80-yard run and not scoring the touchdown is classic Giants doofiness. So I'm keeping that as part of the intro. Roderick, what's going on? Spurs for life from the Philippines. Thank you. I hope we can get to 325 likes. Spurs caught up on the rebound. Yes, they did. This is a cup game. The most prestigious award in the NBA. The NBA Cup. No, it's not. Do we have 329 points? Wow. Better than the butt fumble. Jeff, Miss TSR saw the butt fumble for the first time this weekend. She's like, what, the butt fumble? Why is it the butt fumble? And then she saw, what was that guy's name? Sanchez, Mark Sanchez. Mark Dirty Sanchez ran right into his offensive lineman's butt and fumbled the ball. I could go for some French shows. Hey, Alpha, good evening to you. Greco, what team would I like to see Daniel Jones go to? Anywhere but somewhere in the NFC East. I'm going to say that right now. I'm happy for Saquon Barkley, but seeing him do it for the Eagles is just a little ugh. So just Daniel Jones can go anywhere but the Eagles, Cowboys, or Washington. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it. You're going to the Spurs game tomorrow. Awesome, Hachuro. Awesome. Galen, Spurs fan from the Philippines, thank you for stopping in. MTK, good evening to you. And I'll do another quick, since we seem to have a pretty good crowd tonight, another quick plug for the channel. This is a sports channel, but huge Spurs fan here. We have an awesome Spurs community. We go live for every Spurs game. Also do Spurs news videos. So if you're looking for a great Spurs community, we got your back. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And that's a turnover for the Jazz. Spurs ball. Fred will also be at the Spurs game tomorrow. French are not sleeping, says Gerald. He says, go Spurs, go. I don't know if Wemby's going to get to 40 now. Had a quiet fourth quarter. Champagne's open for 3. Takes the 3. 13-point game. Wow. The Spurs have come to life as of late. You know, Captain Cadogan, Jeff, when you come in, the Spurs play better. Just saying. You should come in every stream. Sexton misses. Collins, put back. Good and 1. And that's John Collins, by the way. I want to drink the water, Brian. You were at the Wizards game when he dropped 50? Nice. Yes, Carlos, Spurs versus Lakers again, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be live for that one. Well, I'll be live with, with all the guys. Headband Grogu in the house, doing the scoreboard, rocking the Spurs jersey. I know, I want to see Wemby get 40, Vincent. Butterfly, let's get it started in here. 113-103. Wemby still has 32. He hasn't scored in the fourth. I don't know if he's tired. Just not shooting. I don't think he's taking many shots. He gets the ball to Castle. Castle in the paint. Dishes it out to Champagnie. Champagnie for 3. Jordan Champagnie is coming up big in the fourth quarter. Champagnie, Wemby, Castle, Mamo, and Wesley. This is a lineup. I don't know. I don't think these 5 ever shared the floor together, but whatever. It's working, right? 116-103. Spurs up by 13. John Collins gets in the paint. Nice pass by George. And I think Mitch Johnson's calling a timeout. And he is. James. Oh, the foul. Okay. I didn't get that reference originally, but okay. Absolutely thank you to that. Wemby is tired. Yap. He is. I think he needs a rest. Give him a couple-minute rest, and hopefully we can hold the lead while he's out. Yeah, he got cooked big by John Collins. What do you think of Kelly Oubre? Might be available? I'm good. Medicare, no TV there. What? Champagne popping the cork. Jazz barely over 100. Spurs defense, yes. I mean, let's take a look at the game. The first half, both teams scored 66. The Jazz scored 27 in the third. The Spurs outscored them 30-27 in the third. And the Spurs outscoring the Jazz 20-12 in the fourth. For whatever reason, lately our guys in the second half are playing their best basketball of the year by far. They're kind of good to okay to good to maybe sometimes bad in the first half, but for whatever reason, our Spurs are coming to life in the second half. And I don't know if Mitch Johnson's making adjustments at halftime, and the other teams really aren't, but something's going right for our guys in the second half. You're stuck with Selena's husband? At least you're not Selena's headband. That would be cool too, right? Selena's headband. Challenge 4530, thank you for stopping in. I think Wemby's going to get a rest, Matt. Aiken, good evening to you. CP3 also on the bench. Roel, Go Spurs, go to you. Have I shown everybody tonight? I have. All right, we've done everybody. They're showing some David. They're showing when Robinson went off for 71 against the Clippers. Last year, David Robinson won the scoring title. He averaged 29.8 points per game to beat Shaq, who was at 29.3. Spurs shooting 52% and Jazz 50. Wow. Go Castle, go. Bassie did not go off. The Champagne went off. CP4. Patchy says we need Barnes in. Barnes had a really quiet night. Champagne Poppy. Kyle, what are you doing? Cameron Enriquez, thank you for stopping in. I think Mitch Johnson's just going with whoever has the hot hand and whoever works. And hit the screen, Chuck. All right, Mario, here's some Chuck for you. I mean, who doesn't like getting chucked? Oh, Kawhi. Oh, cry. We have 746 people watching. We can get more in here if we keep hitting the thumbs up. But to push the algorithm, I think our highest number this year is actually right around this number. So let's get to 400 thumbs up, maybe 500. You guys can make it happen. There's plenty here to do that. And if you've been here for over 5 minutes, then I think I've earned that thumbs up. If you've been over here for 10 minutes and haven't hit it, oh my gosh, what you waiting for? Dosa. This could be our next coach. I don't know. Castle throws it over to Trey Jones. What is this lineup? What is this lineup? Barnes for 3. No good. Champagne fights for the board and gets it to Trey Jones. We got Champagne, Barnes, Castle, Bassie, and Jones. Trey Jones for 3. In and out. That's a foul on Markkanen. Whoa! Markkanen just had Bassie, his arm wrapped around when Bassie's going for the rebound. The refs totally missed it. I guess if they're going to let him play on both sides then. I don't need any more whistles. That was a very obvious foul, though. Markkanen 101 versus Barnes. 116-105. Markkanen turnaround J. Swish. You watching Dancing with the Stars? Matt, I don't know what this lineup is. It's a lineup. I mean, it's got some solid defenders out there in Castle, Bassie, and Champagne, so they're going more defense right now. Champagne for 3. Back rim, no good. Barnes with the offensive board, back to Champagne. Has Champagne just only taken 3s tonight? And Stephon Castle's really cooled off in the second half, but other guys are stepping up. Castle stops, pops, tough shot off the glass, no good. Bassie misses the tip, and it's Jazz ball, 9-point game, under 4 minutes to go. Pachi, congratulations. Mitch Johnson's going to call a timeout after another Jazz bucket, and John Collins and Lauri Markkanen just crashed into each other. Self-inflicted wounds. 116-109. It's not over yet, guys. It's not over yet. Stephon Castle's career high is 23. He is at 20. I don't think he scored much in the second half. Did he have I don't remember what he had in the first half. I was hoping we see Wemby drop 50 and Castle get a career high. Both of those are a question mark right now as we only have 3 minutes and 42 seconds left of the game. You think the Jazz players look tired, Gio? The misses. Trey misses. Castle misses. Champagne misses. Barnes misses. 4 straight. Hachiro, no. No crumbling. No crumbling. They're showing David scores 71 points again. Now, I'm very all in on my guy scoring 71 points, but this happened in April, not in November, so it's not like it's an anniversary thing of this. Michael, I think he will be. 733 people in the house. Nice, Andrew. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it to 800. I'd like to see it get to 800. I have no control over that. You guys have control over the thumbs up. But I will say, I told Miss TSR this recently. This stream's going to have over 10,000 views. And yes, 10,000 plus views in YouTube land is a small number per se. But I'm proud of that. We haven't had, this will be our 4th stream in a row of 10,000 plus views. We haven't had that since this channel started in 2019. Which means interest in the Spurs is high right now. And I love seeing people being excited about the team. More excited than we've been probably ever, really on this channel. All right, Story. Wemby is in the game. He's in the game. He's right there. Here's the players on the court. Wemby right there. Not literally right there. CP3 gets it into Wemby in the post. 1-on-1 versus Markkanen. Out to Champagnie. Champagnie with another 3. No good. Long rebound. Back to Champagnie. Champagnie drives in the paint. Gets it to Castle. Castle tries a dunk. Can't get it. He is fouled. Going to line for 2. We think Mitch could be the... Champagne Poppy, yes. I do think Mitch Johnson could be our next coach. If they keep playing well under him and play over 500 ball, then yes, he could be. 382 likes. Almost to 400. Whoa! Almarno, Mr. G with the $20 super chat says, "Hey Rich, I'm really enjoying the Spurs games with you from Honduras. Your commentary makes the experience even better. Keep up the awesome work." Thank you for the super chat. You are very gracious. And here's a Go Spurs Go for you. Castle missed the first free throw. But thank you so much. I appreciate that, Mr. G. Thank you for your support. Truly appreciate it. Castle missed them both! And the ball gets knocked out of bounds. That might be off Sexton. It was. Spurs get the ball. Castle, you got to make your free throws. What's up, kid? Kicks Musa. Thank you for stopping in. Yep, that was off his foot. Off Colin Sexton. No, Michael, it's... Look, I'm transparent with you guys. YouTube takes 30%. So that would be 14 for Rich, 6 for YouTube. Wemby pull up Jay. Tough shot. Good! His first bucket in a while. But thank you. Appreciate it. I think YouTube should only take 15%, personally. Markkanen kicks it out for 3. Sensabaugh, no good. And Castle will get the loose ball to CP3. It is Trey, T-R-E. T-R-A-E is Trey Young over on the Hawks. 392 thumbs up. Let's go. At 400, we'll give you a suck it. 400 thumbs up. Triple H is going to say suck it. Who doesn't want that? Wemby turns the ball over. Oh, Markkanen went down hard. Markkanen and Wemby connected. Wemby a little limpy. Markkanen went down and is laying on the ground. Wemby is accidental contact. This took Larry Markkanen out. Left knee on left knee. How do you find 80-20, Andrew? That's fair too. Veronica, you got your hand up. What's going on? No, that Kokoshibo. Wemby, so if this is Larry Markkanen, right? He's playing defense. Wemby's like this, right? And Wemby turns and steps forward and he drives his knee into Markkanen. So Wemby took Markkanen out, not the other way around. I don't know if that worked at all, but... Angelito, it's illegal to show copyrighted coverage in the United States. So, I mean, it is a live play-by-play. I'm giving you all a live play-by-play, as it says in the title, so I did not lie about that. VQ, Markkanen is finally getting helped up. He might be pulled out of the game. He's limping. Oh, he's done. He's limping. He's done for tonight. He's getting helped off the court. He's limping. Yeah, he's probably done for tonight. Timely, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. I don't think Wemby's injured. Coyote and Groger are... No, they're not. Oh, shit. Veronica to replace Wetman Grandma? I don't know about that. My Melissa, Wesley played pretty well at times tonight. We got the 400 likes. That means it's time to suck it!
Suck it!
We have 800 people in here tonight. Wow. This is the biggest crowd we've had all year. I'll be live for the Lakers game tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I want to see y'all again as the Spurs. If they win tonight, we'll be going for 5 wins tomorrow. I don't remember the last time the Spurs had a 5-game winning streak. I really have no idea the last time the Spurs had a 5-game winning streak. It feels like it's been a long time. Wyatt, I need the Spurs to win. Go Castle Go says almost 900 people, over 400 likes. John Lou, it's the Spurs playing better. I was talking to Lunch Money Comics, a comic book channel, and I was thinking, as a comic book creator, he had his boom. Not that his content's going to hurt at all, but, the big comic boom in 21 and 22. For TSR Sports, guys, we haven't had a boom yet. Because the Spurs have been bad the previous 5 years we've carved them on the channel. They're finally turning a corner. And it's exciting. And I'm glad to see people are as excited as I am. And I'm glad to share this with you. I live in Connecticut. You guys are my Spurs community to talk Spurs. Whammy for 3! No good. Champagne with a rebound. And gets it out to CP3, 10 on the shot clock for the Spurs. Up by 9, 118-109. Spurs are in the bonus. Chris Paul with 4 on the clock. Almost loses the ball, 2 on the clock. He's going to have to force the 3. Good! Chris Paul, CP3 coming in the clutch 3. Boom! Fred, yes. The better the Spurs get, the more the channel will blow up. That's just the way it is. And I'm okay with that. We put in 5 hard years covering the Spurs, so I'm glad people are excited. Obviously, Wemmy's drawing people too. Castle is. Sexton drives in the paint. Blocked by Castle. But we have a foul. I think Castle's asking for a challenge. Ready for a triple boop. Oh, you guys ready? For those of you that have baby coyotes, it's boop time. If you don't know what a boop is, it is this. Boop. We're a little different here. That's all I can say. Like to have fun. Try to keep it lighthearted. Love our Spurs. Take the Spurs seriously, but also want to have fun while watching the games. 121-109. We got a timeout. Ball movement was pretty good. Defensive fouls being challenged by the Spurs. Eagle Lance, thank you for stopping in. Randy, what's going on? Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. I'm sure I have. Carlos, go Spurs, go to you. Boop power. It is a little different from Betty Boop, indeed. Can you imagine all the super chats when there are 20,000 people watching Three Beards? I don't think we'll ever get to that number. When the Spurs become a regular playoff team, I think we'll be 4 digits. Devin Vassell's coming back tomorrow night. From Dubois! Spurs fan, thank you for stopping in. I think we're going to have a dynasty soon. We're like 1 player away. I hope the Lakers lose in triple overtime tonight. That's right. Back-to-back for both the Spurs and the Lakers tomorrow night. Elephant, what is your good news? Prince Vic, I hope they bring it home. They'd be 4 wins in a row. If they were in the Eastern Conference, they'd be in what, 4th or 5th place? Can we get to... Kokoshiba, I'm hoping we get to 25,000 subscribers before the year end is up. We're going to do a huge giveaway for the 25,000. Just putting that out there. We're, 190 people away-ish, something like that. A big... how about a Mikey Boop? Boop! Oh my, that just took up the screen. How's your first boop? So my girlfriend started that, Miss TSR. She started with the Coyote Boops, and it's now a thing on the channel, and... Woo. Overturned to jump ball. There's been no news on Pop, guys. We won't know anything. We're going to be out in the dark until there's some kind of big news, like he's coming back or he's not coming back. I think that's the only news we're going to get. We won't know until then. Chewy987, thank you for stopping in from El Paso, Texas. The Dodgers signed Juan Soto. That's some BS. Enter, good evening to you. Thank you for stopping in. When do we ever win? Do we never? Wemby and Kessler on the logo with the jump ball. 121-109. Wow, the emojis are flying in the chat, by the way. Thank you, guys. Pop will be okay according to Kerr. Get well soon, Pop. Indeed, Steven. At some point, this jump ball is going to happen. And we have a whistle on the jump ball. A Selena double boop. I don't know how to make Selena boop. OJ Garcia, good evening to you. Wemby and Castle went nuts in the first half. But it's been the team helping them win in the second half, which is how you win games. Not individuals going off, but the team playing well. And yes, I feel 4-game winning streak coming up. Feels good, doesn't it, Spurs fans? The game's not over. Not over yet, but it's close. Julius Gosford's go from the Philippines. Castle gets it to CP3. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 16 on the shot clock for that. Chris Paul out in three-point land looking to get it to Wemby. Wemby with the ball. Fakes the three. Back to CP3. 6 on the shot clock for the Spurs. Paul out in three-point land. Screen with Wemby. Gets it over to Castle. Castle's going to have to rush the 3 at the clock. Hits the rim, no good. It's Chris Paul. And a fast break layup is good by Sexton. It's a 10-point game. It's not over yet. Let's get to 500 likes. At 450 likes, we'll get a Kawhi Leonard laugh. I don't know. Andrew Gosford's go from San Antonio. Zhou Chong, good evening. Good. What is going on? You talking about the Portland Trailblazers, Elephant? Wemby with an ugly 3. That was a brick. Keontae George, 3 down the other end, no good. That was a bit rushed. Sexton with the rebound. They're going to have to just chuck 3s. Sexton's going to get fouled. Isabel has resurrected over in France. Go Spurs go. Another Triple H. We got to 450. I can do another Triple H. Well, I said I was going to do a Kawhi laugh. 4 in a row, guys. Let's get 4 in a row. Come on, come on. 4 in a row and 500 thumbs up. Will make a good night for me. Colin Sexton's at the line for 2. First free throw's good. And this game should be over, but I saw Reggie Miller go for 9 points in like 10 seconds against the Knicks. Well, shout out Gino and G. I think we're stopping in. Basically over, but still. It's at 234 now for those that are looking for the total points scored. Both teams are in the bonus, which means lots of fouls probably coming up. Castle with the ball, not a good. Oh, we got Barnes is down and hurt. Collins is going to help him up. Him and Collins, I think, made contact. Barnes is walking it off. Eagle Leo TV, thank you for stopping in. 45, 40 word, 5 number, thank you for stopping in. Lots of contact between Barnes and Collins, but they both appear to be okay. Good. When we get to 500 thumbs up, we'll get Triple H out there again, and CP3 is at the line for 2 free throws. So at 500 thumbs up, Triple H will come out again. The game. Would this only be our second road win, Fred? Jaganadam Duvada, thank you for stopping in. I'm sure I said that wrong. Angie, I'm sorry. I'm officially the jinx. That's right. At 500 thumbs up, we'll do a coyote boop again, too. There you go. We'll do the game and a boop. Double. Ethan, I'm excited about the Spurs team so much. Christopher, Go Spurs go to you. CP3, that should be the dagger. Greco, 4 straight wins indeed. Jazz are taking far too long with this. Way too long. Collins with the jumper in the paint. John Collins. And CP3 immediately gets fouled. We have a super chat from Kopanov. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Great play-by-play. Thank you. Thank you for being here. For anybody that's new, as the game is wrapping up, the game's not over yet. I'm a huge San Antonio Spurs fan. My girlfriend's a Spurs fan. We love going live. She's usually only here on the weekend, but if you guys are looking for a Spurs community, we stream every game. We'd love to have you join the community, and if you could hit the thumbs up, thank you. Thank you, Eagle Lands. Bravo to you guys. Is this the longest Spurs we had? So Ken, the Spurs had a 4-game winning streak apparently in 2020. So this channel started in April of 2019, and I called 2 Spurs playoff games against the Nuggets, which they lost. And then as far as covering the Spurs full season, they've never had a winning season. So I've called the Spurs 5 years prior, all losing seasons. To have them win a winning record feels crazy. George for 3, no good. Barnes with the rebound, and that's the game. Spurs up by 10. Jazz are not going to foul. Don't foul. There's 8 seconds left. Castle's going to take a 3. What's he doing? It bounced around and went in. He tied his career high with 23. I guess he thought he was going to get fouled. Keontae George with a 3 at the end. No good. Spurs win 128-115. Hello, Firefox. Okay. Do we need points for the tournament? Spurs fan because you're married to one valid? Sure. Kaden Reacts, what's up? He did tie his career high, and wow, what a win for our Spurs tonight. 4-game winning streak. We'll be live tomorrow for the Lakers at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Just throwing that out there. And wow, great game for our Spurs. I know you could say it's just the Jazz. They still have Colin Sexton, John Collins, Lauri Markkanen, and a good win for the Spurs. Our best start since 2018? Are you serious? Angelito, good evening to you. If anybody's heading out, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. Would appreciate it. We got to do some end-of-game stats, though. And you're welcome, Joko Off Limits. You're welcome to everybody that hung out then. Can't wait to see the Lakers and Spurs tomorrow night. And let's get to the end-of-game stats. The Spurs outscored the Jazz 32-22 in the fourth quarter. The Spurs really are becoming a great fourth-quarter team. We're watching these guys just morph right between our eyes. We don't have everybody. We don't have Pop. We don't have Jeremy Sohan. We don't have Devin Vassell. We're not 100%. Good things are coming for our Spurs, guys. Good things coming. All right, for the Utah Jazz, John Collins with 20 points and 13 rebounds. Big game for him on 7 of 10 shooting. Very efficient tonight for John Collins. Lauri Markkanen with 14 points, 8 boards. Struggled a bit from the floor, 5 of 14. Walker Kessler with 6 points and 7 boards. Colin Sexton with 20 points. And Keontae George, 26 points, including 6 of 12 from 3. Did have 6 turnovers. Drew Eubanks off the bench for the Jazz, former Spur, 9 points. Bryce Sensabaugh at 16 points. Most of that was in the first half. He really cooled off in the second. Johnny Zuzang only with 3. He went 1 of 6 from the field. And Isaiah Collier with 1 point. Jazz had 21 turnovers, 51% from the field and 37 from 3 for our San Antonio Spurs. Julian Champagnie with 15 points. All his shots were three-pointers tonight. He went 4 of 9. Also chipped in 3 steals. Harrison Barnes, really a weird game tonight. Coming off his Western Conference Player of the Week, only had 8 points on 2 of 6 shooting. He did have 8 rebounds and 5 assists, though, and no turnovers again. The man does not turn the ball over. Victor Wembanyama with 34 points on 13 of 23 shooting, including 6 of 14 from beyond the arc. 7 boards, 2 assists, a steal, and 3 block shots. Only 2 turnovers. That's where I like to see Wemby in that 2 to 3 turnover range. CP3 at 14 points, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Stephon Castle ties his career high. 23 points, 9 of 20 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3. 3 rebounds, 5 assists, against 1 turnover. Off the bench, Zach Collins benched. Played in the first half, did nothing. Had 0 points, did not come out in the second half. Mamu was fantastic energy for us, 9 points in 12 minutes. Another quiet game from Keldon, 10 points on 3 of 9 shooting. 1 of 5 from 3. His three-point shot is just beyond broken right now. If he could fix his three-point shot, he'd be very valuable off the bench. He had 10 points, 5 boards. Charles Bassey came in, gave us a little bit of energy, but didn't play long. 5 minutes, that's it. 2 points, 2 rebounds. Trey Jones, he had 7 assists to 1 turnover, which is nice, but his offensive game has disappeared. 2 points on 1 of 6 shooting. And Blake Wesley is a nice little spark plug. Oh my gosh, Blake Wesley. 11 points, 4 assists, 3 boards, 2 steals. Played 22 minutes. He rocked a plus 34. Plus 34 when Blake Wesley was on the court tonight. What? That is crazy. So Blake Wesley not putting up huge stats, but clearly a difference maker when he was out there. We are 8 thumbs up away from 500, by the way, guys. 8 from 500. If we could get to 500, that would just be great. Michael, he might have scored off layups and free throws, but that plus 34 is insane. I see Brett. Welcome, Brett. Good day from South Australia. Nice. Hit that like button, Texas. Show love. I know there's a lot of folks from Texas in here. Let me make sure I did not miss any super chats going over the stats. I did not. Vinny Canadian, good evening. If I did not say hi earlier. And guys, that's 4 wins in a row. The Spurs are 10-8. We're 10-8 without our head coach. Some may say that's better there in that regards. No Sohan and Novosel. We're only going to get better. 513. Nice. I said I would give you guys a boop and a Triple H. Yes, beat the Lakers tomorrow. 5 in a row. Boop. Maybe we'll go a little early for that tomorrow. I have noticed there's a lot of... I think I'm still the only one streaming Spurs games. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. There's a lot of channels streaming the Spurs. Man, they go early. They go like a half hour early, all of them. Should I go early tomorrow night? It's the only other game of the week, right? I don't know. We'll see. But a great win for the Spurs tonight. And, wow. 4 wins in a row. One more. Okay, Jorling. Cut you ass nicely. Carlos, you okay if the Lakers lose against us? I am. Good afternoon and goodbye. See you, Greg. Can we all agree Mitch is making a difference? Crazy lineups and fun winning streaks. I mean... Go Castle, go. It's hard to argue that right now. OJ, your brother Abraham. There's a shout out. Abraham, what's up? Wow. We are playing some good basketball. There's like 100 Lakers streamers. Oh gosh. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot. It's the most popular franchise in basketball with the most well-known star in LeBron James. So yeah. You're talking to Blake Wesley on San Antonio Spurs radio. Announcer told Blake he has never seen a plus 34. That is crazy. You're welcome, Jay, from the Philippines. I won't watch any other Spurs streamers. TSR Sports is the place I watch with our community. Thank you, Turp Titan. I mean, those of you who've been here, you know we have stuck together through some horrid losing streaks. Last year we had the 18-game losing streak. The year before the 16-game. I did miss some time the previous year. I had gotten back into gaming. My apologies. I wasn't there for that horrible 22-60 season. But I was here for last year's 22-60 and 60 season and all the losing years before that. Thank you, Card Vibe. Appreciate it. NFL only. Nice name. Is tomorrow an in-season tournament game? No, I don't believe so. Let me play 37 minutes? Oh, okay, Carlos. I got it. So if we're 10, I'm going to look at the standings real quick. And after these wins, I'm going to go a little bit longer because we're riding high, right? Feeling good about the team. Got to talk for a couple minutes about it. We got 500 thumbs up. Maybe we'll get to 600 thumbs up before it's all said and done. The Spurs are 10-8. We got the Lakers tomorrow. Then we don't play again until Sunday. We play the Kings at 9 p.m. We have 4 games next week. The Kings, the Suns, the Bulls, and the Kings again. Why do we keep playing the same teams over and over again? We're playing the Kings twice in the same week. Harrison Barnes' old team. I guess that's a thing. But if I look at the NBA standings, I don't know if they're updated yet. We're 10-8, which, by the way, would be good for 5th place in the Western Conference. And I see the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks have lost 3 in a row, guys. They're 7-11. They're not a play-in team right now. We have their unprotected pick next year. We need the Hawks to finish as a lottery team. Wow, the Wizards suck. They lost 12 in a row. But the Hawks are starting to lose games. We need them to keep losing. That's good for us. As far as the Spurs, the record is updated. We're a playing team. We're 10th. The Timberwolves are 8-9. The Kings are 8-10. The Kings have lost 4 in a row. The Timberwolves have lost 3 in a row. The Pelicans are 4-14. What the hell's going on in New Orleans? Bunch of injuries? They've lost 5 in a row. They're the worst team in the Western Conference. The Jazz are the second worst at 4-13 now. If the playoffs started today, the Spurs would be the 10th seed, guys. Wow. Are we a play-in team now? We don't have Sohan or Vassell. Yeah, I know we've beaten the Jazz twice in the last 4 games, but still. Are we a play-in team now? Are we that far ahead of schedule? Seems like it, right? I don't know. Playing team, all right. Zion, McCollum, Herb, and Murray injured. Oh, I knew DeJounte Murray was injured. I didn't realize they're down that many guys. Danny Green for 10-day drought right now. Hawks got fined today. The Hawks got fined today. Carl, I don't think we'll be better without them. It's going to give us our bench a lot of death. Our bench a lot of death. The Warriors, I think, are going to start taking a step back. I don't think they're as good as their record is. Oh, Sean had the day off. All right. Alvin, Steph Castle could be the difference. The 76ers are terrible, by the way, Michael. They are. And yes, Wattsmore is right. The in-season tournament games are usually played on Tuesdays and Fridays. I said 35 to 40 wins, yop. It might be more than that when it's all said and done. And if the Hawks are a lottery team, we're getting their pick. No, Carter Bob, he has no fear. That being said, my friends, I got to work at 7 o'clock tomorrow. I also have a big day. I might be buying a car tomorrow, so I got to get some rest. And I do love Bassey stealing calls and minutes, too. Mamu taking his minutes away as well. Alicia Champagne was great tonight at the end. He was. Came up big in the second half. Hawks are terrible, even worse than their record. Joaquin, I hope that stays that way. 43 wins? Chris, I'd take that. Can't wait for tomorrow night's game versus the Lakers. We'll be live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to wrap it up because my voice is starting to go. So if you're on the way out, please do still hit the thumbs out on the way out. It still helps the channel. My friends, this was a great win tonight. It was a lot of fun getting to share this with you. So, we got a super chat. Let me get the super chat before we go. $5 super chat from Switchblade equals 98. He says, is Mitch Johnson the guy to take over after Greg Popovich? We now need to have a serious conversation about this as Mitch has a case for it. Just saying, you know what? We've talked a little about this on this channel, Switchblade. Yeah. I think he should be in serious consideration. We don't know what's going on with Pop's health. He's been out since November 2nd, so almost a month. We know he had a mild stroke. If Pop can't return health-wise or chooses not to return, maybe stays in the front office, I don't see why Mitch Johnson should not be an option. I mean, especially if the Spurs finish much better this year than intended. He's trying crazy lineups. Yeah, why not? Why not? So, that's all I got, my friends. I gotta wrap it up. On behalf of the Hulk, Baby Coyote, Headman Grogu, Lil Mikey, Selena, and myself, TSR, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!